David.
Yeah.
You're on the air.
Hello and welcome to
On the
Family
internet?
RPG on the internet.
Internet.
We're not-
Hey David,
Yeah.
we're on the internet.
Internet. There we go.
Hey, David, you're breathing air.
Is that air you're breathing? So, we were playing Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. At long last. We've had several
Okay.
weeks, yes. Yeah. What?
Where's Dungeon Crawl?
No. No. Planebreaker. Oh, we haven't played that yet. So,
The
for
return of Ray Stance.
No. For 2 points of inspiration, what happened in the last session of Avernus?
We're falling.
Shenanigans.
We're falling to meet our certain doom.
We're falling on a giant whale.
The
Shenanigans.
fall will not kill us.
I
What
forget-
we below will kill
I
us.
forget what led it to happening.
We're free falling.
But we were told that we needed to go see a
Constipation
woman,
song.
don't ask me her name, who
No,
lived
you
in a
never listened to
junkyard.
it.
Don't ask me the name of the island
Didn't.
that is hanging beneath the city. Don't ask me the name.
El Toro.
But yeah, that place, El Toro.
El Toro.
El
Yes.
Toro.
Del Toro.
Tacos. By chains, and it's much
Tastes to
smaller than El Toro. I know that's not what you said, but that's what's stuck in my head now. But because it was much smaller, if we were to fall straight down off edge, it was going to be river Styx death for everybody. So they were all figuring out, oh, we have this many, feather falls, and there wasn't going to be enough. So I'm like, poof, I'm going to go into ghost mode. And then they figured out a way that didn't involve everyone necessarily having it. But I'm stuck in ghost mode anyways. You turned into a giant swan. Very majestic.
Very
She was
much.
transformed into one.
Minus the anklet, the beautiful anklet of rope and characters attached to your butt there. 2 munchkins rode on the swan's back. Everyone else was just chained along on a rope. And a bunch of spine devils attacked, and then we had roasted swan. Well, we didn't eat it, but she was very roasted and turned back into herself. At which point, he turned himself into a sperm whale.
I think that was actually a little bit before, but yes.
Well, then everyone touched him, canceling Featherfall.
Landed on him, yeah.
Yeah. So
Except for himself, he's the only one.
yeah. He's still Featherfalling. I'm still
No, I
floating.
didn't have Featherfall.
You didn't have
We're going
Featherfall?
full speed.
Okay, full speed sperm whale falling towards the ground. There were like 12 spine devils around. I think we killed some of them, and swarms of demons below.
And don't forget, there's no pot of petunias.
Yes, there's no petunias and no hope of survival except for maybe the one that's like traveling at a quarter the speed as everyone else, very slowly wafting towards the junkyard, watching this all helpless to fight or speak, do anything.
Participate.
Yeah, just spectatoring.
No participation award for you.
No, none for me.
Your participation award is a new party.
I'm gonna get there. I don't know about y'all.
We will get down.
Yes, but I'm going to get to her.
I believe we were 1 or 2 rounds worth of fighting. Okay, 6 to 12 seconds from hitting the ground when we quit.
To which point all the swarms of demons shall be
So
present.
we'll have land and air attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But she knew the name of the city. I think that deserves the inspiration.
Doesn't matter, we share inspiration.
2 points, so.
So I'm like, it doesn't matter who gets it.
2 points to Gypsy.
I'm not gonna be doing a lot of rolling. I don't think.
I mean, you're not even there, so,
I know. That's
Well,
why
you're
I'm like,
watching at a distance. Wow, what the world?
where did that
What, the Avernus?
sperm whale come from? Oh dear.
Like, oh no, the swan disappeared. This is not good. Now there's a whale? One
Thanks,
might
guys.
say we're having a whale of a good time there. We're having a whale of
A
time.
lot of weirdness going, but at least we're not over the river Styx now.
Nope, we are
Yeah.
over at land.
Almost been a Swan Lake.
Is that food? Anyone else see the? Yeah.
does.
Oh, it looked like a chunk of. I don't
Part
know.
of the ceiling fan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it had some
It
issues.
looked like a very tiny boat in the river of Styx.
For those watching, we have a new camera. We can see the entire TV now.
Down around those limited to the front side. It's
Game
the whole
board.
thing.
It's the entire game board, yes.
Got a new camera from Meyer.
Yes, I had to remove some screws from the ceiling to get it down and around, but yeah.
There's always been some loose
So
screws around here.
electronics still hanging up there.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, that was a problem, especially when the fan was going and I was trying to move the cords and they started knocking into.
You bent one of the.
Yes, I not
Yeah,
intentionally.
yeah.
Honestly, I had to.
I just now looked up and
I was
wait a
trying to
minute.
reach to turn off the fan and the.
You can have a water.
Other side. There you go.
How did that bend?
Yeah, I
I'm
yeah,
just surprised you did it.
Break anything on
I
your
was
phone.
surprised I didn't either. I was
Well,
like,
no,
I
he broke
would-
that. It's just, why
I
would you
would
do
have
that?
assumed it would have broke before it bent something like that. I mean, that's twisted.
Yeah, it's.
Hey,
It
and
fits the
and
room.
it's and the base part stayed perfectly fine. Just that
Yeah.
one little
Yeah.
spot twisted.
Yeah.
You are mighty.
What's your strength modifier these days?
He accidentally wrote a nat 20.
Or a 1.
Depending on your point
Or
of view.
maybe both.
21.
Alright.
You,
So,
you rolled a nat 20 on the strength check, but when the dex check came.
The next saving
That-
throw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a 1.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really that effective of a fan, anyways. The whole thing like rumble.
Oh, now it really
That's-
doubled.
That's
What?
that was just a balance. That's an easy fix.
Anyway, well,
Well, other than the fact that you have to be over the table.
Wait,
Yeah.
you are pending doom.
You're offending
we have
you.
the whale falling
Uh,
through hell, but
yes, the
by
whale
all means,
falling
let's
at full
talk about
speed.
the fan.
It's currently Dr. Faust's turn.
Is it?
Yes, that's why I bookmarked.
Oh, thank you.
Do we recall
what
the
miracle do you
layout
have
of the
worked
enemies?
up?
All around us.
I had to gather, I think all of these, the spine devils.
It started with 12.
Yeah. And I think there's still, what, at least 6 of them over there?
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure some of them definitely got knocked out, but.
Well, you weren't there, so.
I was. I was watching. I can
You're
still see
watching.
them.
Oh, yeah.
I have a
know.
great vantage point from up
These-
above, watching all this
We
chaos.
just kind of gathered them over here for convenience sake.
I
Yeah.
thought I did that.
But they were all able to fight from a distance
Left
without
in.
issue.
Get me a
And
water.
move him
Or did
off.
you get you too?
Hmm?
So did you get me a water? Or did you
Do
get you
somebody
too?
have a spiritual weapon
It's not
prepared?
cold.
or-
Do you want cold or do you?
Do I still have my
It's
holy
not
weapon
cold.
longsword?
No, I have to focus on polymorph.
Okay.
Viffer
So we
had
have
a spiritual
9
weapon.
left? No, maybe 10 left?
No, we
I
haven't
mean, do
taken
you have a
out.
spiritual weapon? You have only be.
Look, I know
only
who
one.
the
But more,
good guys
I
are.
thought more came into play.
What?
I thought more came into play.
No,
or were
they're-
going to come into
No, they're chasing us.
Right,
Okay.
so
They
we're
can
They're
only
following
catch
you
More
up.
now.
came into play?
They only can catch up every so often.
yeah, so they have to use an action to dash so that they're ahead of us, and then once we fall to meet them, then they can
Then they
attack
can
us
fight,
and-
yes.
Yes, so they can only attack every other
These
turn.
kind of combats are so ridiculously complicated. And then it just says, prepare for off the wall ideas. And it's like, we've just zoomed off into outer space practically with every idea you come up with. And it's like, I don't even know if I want to bother running this section. I could just be like, world's worst dungeon crawling. You know what? Skip it. I'm sure you'll be fine.
When
hardest
they-
part
when
was-
they
This
set
episode
off
begins
the
with
wall,
you
they did
arriving
not
at her
expect
front
a
door.
group
Wait,
like
what?
this.
Nah. Well, I mean, we still have to deal with the
No,
whale
no.
though.
Well, so you just do it this way. You know what?
And like the hundreds of people
I've
on
been
the
rereading
ground.
these guys, and actually they don't have a dash. They can't keep up. Anyways,
I mean, at this point,
What
you
if they
see
fail
that
their
it's,
roll
it's
on it?
demons and devils fighting each other
Yeah.
on the ground.
Okay.
With a bunch of other, ones that can fly.
We'll make a
throughout
landing
the-
zone.
I didn't hear that context before. That there were demons.
We're
and
gonna
devils
get a
fighting.
landing
yeah,
zone
it's
just
all
because
swarms
of the
of
way
demons.
As you're
you
getting
are.
closer,
Now you can tell the difference.
you can tell there's a battle going
If anybody could tell, I could tell the difference.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I don't have like a spy scope or binoculars like with me in the ethereal. Like,
I suppose
oh,
since it
look
is
at
your
that.
turn, make history check.
I mean, you no longer have your helmet.
You know we're
right?
history.
16.
At one point you still had it on. I don't
I thought he took it off at one point.
remember it.
Well, you remember the fallen angel Zariel?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I see her?
No.
Okay, I
But
was gonna say.
the devils are working for her.
Yeah.
And that the demons might, work with you if you agree to stop her.
Yeah.
Because she wants to kill demons.
Yes.
Devils are easier to deal with than demons are.
I
Devils
mean,
you can make deals with. I should know. Nobody knows.
apparently the demons are desperate enough to kill Zariel and the devils that they may be willing to make a deal as well.
Okay. So do I just need to tell over the group? Okay, fight only those.
Which, they look so similar to everyone else. I know you are very familiar with the difference between demons and devils.
Yeah.
But everyone else just like, aren't they all bad?
Yes, but right now we need to pick our fights, and we're
As you're
going
falling.
into yes.
Okay, well we got to survive the fall first.
True.
It's amazing what you can see from the back of the sperm whale.
Okay, so are there just like, okay, I know they're demons and devils, but like, is it a variety of demons, a variety of devils, or is it one type versus one type?
According to the description, it just says demons. Armored legions of devils encircle the enormous posts of infernal iron that anchor El Torel to the rocky ground. Squads of demons, fighting 10 deep in some places, hurl themselves into the devil's ranks. Most of those abyssal troops are lowly manes and dretches, who die quickly in a vain attempt to drag down devils so that the stronger demons behind them can strike killing blows. A dark river cuts a path across a blasted landscape and flows directly beneath the city. Floating on the river are demonic barges being assailed by squadrons of winged devils under the command of a terrifying pit fiend wearing an eyeless helm and clutching a battle standard.
Okay.
They're ringing the chains at the ground. Is that right?
Yes.
So if we can get away from one of the chains, we'd at least have some space to work with.
What would happen if the city became unchained?
Do you think we can cut through or get in?
I mean, I'm just saying contextually. I'm not thinking like practically we could. I'm
We'd
just saying,
never
wondering
get to
like
the lady.
They would fall down.
How about we figure out?
But they're not holding it up, or is it?
They're tethering it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
They're
but
pulling
Otherwise,
it
you'd be.
down.
It's pulling it down.
I guess
So otherwise, it would float up
Is
to the
it-
ceiling of.
is
You
it
never know
floating?
sometimes in
Is
situations
it
like this.
hoping it float on the river sticks?
Okay.
Or it just sink
Is there
into
any
the
way
river
to
sticks?
steer?
No.
It doesn't matter where we're trying to land, it's going to be down.
Yes. Are we near a chain?
You would
Well,
think
We are
that
near a chain.
massive tail, you could kind of.
You basically tried to push
Yeah, move
yourself
like 5
away
feet.
from the river Styx is the most important thing. Is that you're landing, I don't know how big if a whale
be
was
one
big
big
enough to
splash
cover
in the
like
river
all
Styx.
500 whatever feet.
Your blubber would burn just long
Is
enough
this a
for us
chain?
to
Yeah. I
But we're
guess,
no
yeah.
longer
Yeah,
over
I
the
think so.
river.
So
Yeah,
then
we're no longer
potentially 10 deep.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's
technically
just-
for a
it's
moment
solid
without that area
enemies.
of the river
Yeah.
Styx.
Well, the nice thing is when he hits the ground, he's going to crush a lot of them.
I look forward to that damage roll.
Did you bring all the dice for that one?
Oh, that would have been good.
All right, so
All right, Faust, what are we doing?
Yeah.
David, what am I doing?
there's
Is there a way to?
which ones are the ones
You wanna
that are
fire
fighting?
something
which,
at one of the ones
ones
flying?
are devils?
There's a whole mixture because they're all like fighting each other
Right.
throughout different spots. Wherever you land, you're gonna hit both.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we're gonna have to strike a deal.
But like you killed more demons than devils. There must be. I don't know.
Yeah, I do have a 14 charisma, so I can multi-class a warlock.
You could always roll for us to figure out which one we have to deal with, or which one we killed more of.
So fast. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Back to you again.
What kind of deal can we make? Safe passage if we help.
We could make
Slay.
a Faustian deal.
I know the feeling of that.
I mean, at this point, if you want to just the ones you can negotiate right now with are the spine devils that are following you.
Yeah.
If you want to continue following the devils or try to negotiate with the demons on the ground.
Pardon me, but do you have any brave Lupin? Oh, do you want to make a deal too?
I'm glad you know the reference of Griffin Pond. So many kids these days, like,
Do any
Yeah.
kids know? No.
no, probably not.
No one,
Sad.
even people.
I
our
never
age don't
remember.
know.
I've heard it before, but I never remember what it is.
My grandparents loved the commercial. They they drove
Anyways.
fancy cars. Anyways,
What are we?
sorry, I'm delaying because they're not
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
We're
I guess
stalling.
We can we can make it. We
Session.
can try and deal with these spine devils.
Yeah, but that
And-
doesn't help us get to her.
No, but it would give us a place where we can assist with, and then potentially bargain and work our way towards the chick.
But wouldn't
And
we
these
wanna
guys are
be on the
flying,
demons
so
side?
they can help us when we land pretty easily. We're not going to be able
That
to.
was what he was insinuating, but it's like demons are chaotic. Like, can you really make a deal with them?
Well, until we fulfill our end of the deal,
Same way with
they
the
will work
devils,
with
though,
us.
too.
Right.
No.
To make a
Aren't
sci-fi
they
comparison,
lawful?
Devils are lawful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's either it's
To a
making,
certain extent.
No,
No, they
that's
are
their
lawful.
alignment.
Yeah.
it's like the difference between the Borg and species 8472. Who do you want to deal with?
The Borg are lawful. I mean, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Follow rules.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Protocols. There you go. There are rules, yes.
But rules nonetheless.
And the spine.
But if we do
Flying
make a
creatures
deal
are
with the
devils, right?
devils and then we go to kill who they're working with,
Well, it's not a permanent deal. It's just a temporary deal. We help them out here.
We still have Lulu with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
And I believe she's got her
All right.
all of her abilities.
Okay.
What are you
So
doing?
We could do quite a bit of
Okay.
damage.
Who's the most
but then-
charismatic of the group then?
Not me.
It.
I would look, but it'd be pointless.
Exactly.
It's going to be Androkaz next.
I think it's me.
Oh yeah.
And you don't want to make a deal with the devil.
-2 over
No.
here.
We're sending a lawful good cleric into hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Things aren't going well.
Make a deal. No. Well, then you're also a
-2,
whale
and I
now, so you
cannot
don't do much
communicate
talking
with
either
them.
ways.
Mm.
Anyways. Okay. So,
Have you not seen Dory?
Dory?
You did roll
Yeah,
a nat
whales
20
can talk.
that one time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the time to roll
So,
a nat
okay.
20.
I think it doesn't really matter unless it's
Be
him that
charming.
does it.
Be oh so charming.
Have those
You
in.
can't do worse than the one with the -2 charisma who can't even speak to them.
There's the.
You cannot do worse than me.
Okay. So,
My vote of
how
confidence.
far away are they right now?
The closest.
The demons?
The devils, you mean?
Spine devils?
The demons. I was trying to make a deal with the devils,
Okay,
and
you're immediately next to the devils. The
Okay.
demons.
it'd just
I
be
think
an
there's
action
like
then to talk.
250 feet down near the ground.
Okay.
So we've traveled about 200 feet.
If you drop another,
That's
yeah,
why
they'll,
it
they'll
was-
be
we were
within
at- we were at-
speaking distance, I suppose. Like,
I think it's
"Hey, get out
60.
there."
It's 60 feet per round
Yeah.
is what we were traveling at, and I think we're actually that's right.
so
we're
we're
about.
at 2.5.
I think we're at
two.
Yell down to the
320 or
ground
300.
and just holler, "We're gonna land. Move if you don't want to die." And that way we gave them warning, and then whoever has moved out of the way because they didn't want to die, that's who we'll deal with.
I mean, at this point, the sound of fighting on the ground and the distance between you and them, they're not going to hear you
Yeah.
at all.
I just want to see
They-
them all go.
I would like
splat.
to use a mom voice feat.
Let's deal
I'm
with
sorry,
these-
that's a dragonborn ability.
Actually, thaumaturgy.
So what?
Thaumaturgy
Oh.
is an ability you can increase the volume of your voice. Yes.
Let's make
Not
a
that
deal with
much.
these spine devils and
We're gonna be fight the devils in the air. We're gonna be making a deal with the demons. We've already attacked the devils in the air.
well, we might be able to talk to them now and say, hey, if you stop fighting us, we'll stop fighting you, or we'll help you kill these demons down below once we land.
With all this deliberation, have we just struck the ground?
No,
that up.
time has slowed to a trickle.
As we see our life flashing before our eyes,
Okay.
we have gained extra time.
We've already attacked the
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we can't create
but which ones are lawful against
it's the
Can I try to make
the ones that are flying.
a
are lawful.
a history check to yell at one of the spine devils to try to parlay with them and say, hey, we'll help you when we land.
That's going to be persuasion.
Can't be history.
No, persuasion. Why would it be history?
Because I know how they operate.
Okay.
But no. 'Cause obviously it can't be that.
No.
Give it a go.
It's 11.
No, they got less.
Cool.
So
You're thinking about it.
Tell me a devil lands on the sperm whale's back. Tell me another one lands on the sperm whale.
So do they seem like they're
Like
maybe
that.
going to be spreading away from us now, or?
at this point, they're more concerned what happens when you land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
Okay.
them to move their friends out of the way.
Does it seem like
Dash.
the devils down below us are the ones that are armored and the demons are not armored?
It's
Probably.
hard to tell from this distance. But
Give it a few seconds. We'll find out.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, dude, tell the devil, go down, clear your friends out, leave the demons there. We'll squash whatever we land on.
I
You
tell them
can't
that.
stop
Like,
this
okay, we're not stopping. We're landing.
This is their only opportunity to save
We'll
their
squash
friends.
many
Well,
demons as we can.
we are worth more than whoever we end up squashing, anyways. I guarantee you, we can do
And
much
then we'll
more.
help on the ground.
all right.
Well, you may not look like it, but
Andrew Kaz, what do you do?
Reinforce the deal that we're making.
Make another
You have-
persuasion
you
check.
have to roll a persuasion.
And it would help if you could speak Infernal, but
I can.
okay.
Or no, I speak Abyssal.
Me too.
Well, what'd you roll?
I'm trying to remember which one. Persuasion. There it
It's right
is. 16.
Okay, better. Yeah.
Wish I could
Yeah.
intimidate.
Yeah.
If I could do intimidation, that would work much better.
Okay, it's their turn. At this point, they are dashing straight down 60 feet. Seems like they're just either trying to get ahead of you to attack you again, or you're not exactly sure. They've been doing this the whole time anyways. But whether they're trying to outpace you so that they can reach near the bottom and tell them, move.
Look out!
Yeah.
Look out below!
Watch out
Okay.
for that
Well, I'm going to hold my action. I'm assuming
thought
that
that
would.
was your
Is
action.
that considered
Your
an
action, yeah.
Okay.
That
All right.
was your
And there we go.
action. You
Never mind.
can't- You're not holding nothing.
Not hold nothing else, no.
oh,
Uh,
but they use telepathy, so we
As,
could just speak to them mentally.
as the devils
Those
yell
are
out
the range.
4.
120 feet.
Okay, so they still have to move down further. They don't have
Yeah.
to move down quite as far, but yeah, they can. Yeah.
How are
They have a flight speed of 40 feet, so they could be dashing 80.
Okay.
Little too much
The dash baby.
I know it doesn't know
No such
improve
thing
their
as-
combat abilities
I like
against
the
us
same
at
one.
a few point, but you know,
That's
reading
okay.
it.
I took it away.
I
in
like
our
the
last
devil
session,
stuff.
So it's all good. Anyway, who's
I mean, we
next?
established in the first place that they are able to dash further than you and then wait for you to fall.
Yes.
And then
Yes,
attack.
that was established.
Yes.
So,
So, Gypsy, you're still moving toward the junkyard.
to the dumpster fire that is below you.
Everything's fired.
Everything's a dumpster.
Everything's
She doesn't have the ability
We're,
to
we're heading right
rotate
into
herself.
2020.
Does she?
I'm controlling it.
Oh, so
It's
you're
a
not
very
going to come towards
slow-
us to assist?
I can't assist.
She's in the
Right.
another plane. She's
I
very
can't
slowly
talk to
descending.
you. I
Right.
can't affect anyone on
Well,
your
you can talk to
plane.
him,
You
but
could, well, I don't have a
it's-
helmet
No,
on.
he took
Oh,
it
you took your
off.
helmet off?
And
Okay,
I think
forgot.
you're probably too far away anyway.
Okay.
But are you're just going to keep going out that way and hope that you don't land on anything? As opposed to
I'm doing a slanting
you
direction
could like
towards her.
spiral around us.
I'm much slower than you.
Yes.
Kyle,
you-
shush.
I'm not.
Thank you.
I'm just waiting for the helmet to just take your head off one day and be like, oh, new character.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So your head disappears and then you just flop down. Oh no.
a new person
How much
shows up.
slower am I moving?
I thought we.
It's
like
your
15
movement
feet
speed.
or
Yeah, it was kind of half your movement.
Yeah,
You were
that's
able to
what-
dash the whole time. Just doing the-
Difficult terrain.
I'm 45. So.
Thorby, the whale.
Are any within 15 feet?
What's a dash speed?
No.
So I'd be
Oh.
22 and a half
Mm-hmm.
per
Well-
round.
So theoretically you
Just
could
keep
dash.
falling.
I'm gonna
just
just-
keep
Not
falling.
in ethereal.
Oh no.
Swim?
Okay.
Towards
I
the
can
biggest
only
crowd?
I can only float so quickly.
Yeah.
It'd be more
But
like
technically
a
you
mermaid.
You could.
Being a sperm
Come
whale,
in.
your tail's pretty big, so.
That's why I asked if they were anywhere within 15 feet. I wanted to send it into the next county.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
You can tell all those spine devils have flown as far as they can away from you. Not only like, yeah.
Okay, whatever's the biggest down there is what I'm aiming for.
Oh, make a perception check.
Okay. Pull up skills. I had to go to the whale.
Whale.
Does this whale happen to be white?
The first in-game roll is a 9. 14.
14. You see the largest creature is a pit fiend, towering over the rest of the army. Apparently,
Yeah, can I aim for that?
she's moving
Give it.
in multiple spots. At this point, a lot of them are looking up and using their turn to move away.
Patches
Whichever way
and
I
holes
can-
are appearing, but nobody quite knows where we're gonna land.
Are you?
They're just like either
How do
fighting
you
each other
damage
or completely
calculate
confused,
falling on
or just
somebody
no.
at terminal
No.
velocity?
Maximum 10d6 for falling damage.
Which one of you
There's
just
20
summoned a whale?
20?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
20d6. Either way.
hmm I think it's because of 500 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is a
yeah.
pit fiend a demon or a devil?
A pancake. It just doesn't know it yet.
A demon, right?
Do you have stats on pit fiends? No.
All right.
I haven't met one yet, so.
So
Well,
steering.
you're about to.
What's
Pretty
next?
That's a
sure
question.
it's a demon.
Who's a what's its next?
Next is Fester.
I'm just waiting.
Here for the ride.
I mean,
here
if
for the
Fester
ride.
wants to make a nature check to find out what a pit fiend is.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Information.
At that point, this is all we can do is gather information.
I can
Like,
stop
I remember
concentrating.
Yeah, don't do that.
Nature
This will be a
Yes.
fun trick.
Hey,
Hey,
Not do a barrel roll. No barrel roll.
It's like, hang on, guys, I gotta get over.
you got an 8.
He doesn't know.
Didn't think
It's
you would.
probably a fiend, I think.
That is using
Should be the
knowledge.
pits.
for the fun of it, can I do it?
Sure, since you didn't do anything else on your turn.
Wouldn't it be Arion next? Or
This is previous turn, and it will not matter. 18? Because I can't share the information.
Right.
You're further away anyway.
This is more my player is
Can you even
curious.
see them? See it.
This is more about the player is curious. I think it's a demon. And it makes him look something up, prolonging the inevitable splat.
Pit fiend is a devil.
Ah. Okay.
Well, if he doesn't get out of the way of a whale, he kind of deserves it.
It'll be a
I
spot.
mean, whales are pretty big.
True. But when you see it like coming down from like 500 feet, it's like
Also, I will tell you the challenge rating is 20. So at your level, do not fight a pit demon. You will die.
Pit fiend.
Pit fiend, yeah.
So make sure you
I
can
think you
kill
just
that
said
thing
it's
with
double.
I know.
20d6.
I know.
Yeah.
But
I
you
have
know,
a feeling that 20d6 is not going to necessarily guarantee a kill.
no, they have a lot more hit points.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Please don't hit that thing.
We'll see.
Because if they survive,
But also, since you're polymorphed, is the bludgeoning damage include being magical?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that.
Hmm.
I mean, it would affect you past your whale hit points, right?
Sure.
No,
No.
No.
No. Yeah.
186 hit points is a whale.
We
Yeah.
figured that one out.
Yeah. So we maximum.
I could
20.
actually theoretically stay a whale if I could make the concentration check.
I feel like that's got to be a pretty high concentration check.
I'm just glad none of these things are shooting me.
Well, they're busy with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but imagine if I had to make concentration checks this whole time.
Yeah.
That could have been
There's
really
that.
bad.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah. Once they see your awful good cleric, popping onto the scene, that was like, okay, that's definitely a target. You might as well just spray paint a target onto your shield.
we are in a new round with Eris.
I'm holding my action. I'm not doing anything. No checks, no nothing. I'm holding my action until we land.
So we're at 240 feet now.
Yeah, I'm holding my. I can't speak
So
abyssal.
the next trick, well, you have to have some other, maybe hold your action so you can attack.
Yeah.
Like, what action are you holding? Is what it's not. Yeah.
Now the question is everybody able to stay on the whale, or are they moving so fast that they're actually floating up away from the whale unless you grab on?
Everyone stick
Well,
a
I
foot in the
think
blowhole.
technically we're
falling at the same speed.
Yeah, and if you look at aerodynamics, I think it would,
Terminal is terminal, right?
the air would be going around and up, and so technically we're in a bubble, small bubble.
In the cross stream.
Yeah. So technically we're going faster than he is.
Let's ask Google if you were on a whale falling.
In hell.
In hell, would you stay on the whale or?
I know that hell has the same gravity as Earth. We already
We
established
that.
Yes.
I see you are playing Descent into Avernus.
This question has come up 1,500 times.
How many other people have decided to descend into Avernus on a whale? It is not one of the suggested options.
What is the velocity of a pigeon carrying a coconut?
Well, in any case, we're all staying on him, and his blubber is going to absorb the hit for us. At least that's what we've discussed previously.
All right, I am holding my attack action until I am either attacked or we land. Can I hold my
Have you ever
attack as a
taken two
reaction to
basketballs
getting
and
attacked?
dropped them at the same time?
Sure.
Okay, I'm holding my action as a
What
reaction
happens
to
to the
getting
top ball?
attacked or we land.
They're two bouncy things.
I think when the
In this
whale
case,
hits,
we're
everyone should
not
try to
bouncy
jump
and
at the
you're
same time, like
flubbery.
when the elevator stops, just see.
Everything's bouncy from 5,000 feet.
And then our
600.
knees end up next to our ears.
500.
Jump!
How tall is the whale?
I need
Whale height?
Yeah.
That's roughly how tall.
Wouldn't that be
Well,
girth?
that would be
That'd be girth.
width and girth. So it'd be width
Because if you're on top of the whale and you decide to jump at the
Width
same time
and length.
and fall from the whale, would there be enough to take falling damage from falling off the whale?
If they try and jump off the whale, they are still falling at the same speed as the whale.
No, but as the whale lands, and you suggest they
when we
jump
fall
at
off of you
Yeah.
when you land. What is the
would we
what is
still
the
be tall
length?
enough to take your own fall damage? Because obviously there'd be some
Sperm whale, I doubt is more than 12 feet. Much more than 12 feet. And on impact, it would lower it at least a foot. So it'd be an 11-foot fall.
which would still be damage.
6 foot 9 inches to 11 feet tall. 39 to 60 feet long.
Yes, long.
But that's
of course.
not.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're on the tail section, then you're at the shorter falls, or you're at the 6 foot fall.
I mean, if you're on the tail section and you fall underneath the tail and the tail just slaps right into you.
That tail's gonna hit the ground first.
Yeah.
But at maximum, you're talking about a 10-foot. If you're up towards the head, you're looking
Yeah.
at, because of the impact, you're looking at about a 10-foot
Right.
fall.
So it's just a
Which
D6,
isn't really.
Yeah.
That's not a very big fall.
No.
God. As a
Heck, I've jumped from
Player
a third story to the
comment.
ground before.
reed feather fall.
Choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. A falling creature's rate of descent slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends, 1 minute. If the creature lands before the spell ends, it takes no falling damage and can land on its feet, and the spell ends for that creature.
Slows to 60. What is it normally if it's not 60?
Much faster.
Okay. So how far should we actually be falling?
Who knows? But cast it on me.
Yeah?
I mean,
the
I
entire
need
group now slows.
because it hasn't happened yet. So I need to know how much the normal fall is.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about this. Put 2 balls on top of each other and drop them. What happens? top one goes airborne.
Yeah. But the whole point is we had it on your at least controlled fall on
Yes.
the Swan for like
Yes.
the first 100 feet or so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I really don't know the physics of a whale falling with a bunch of people on it.
Oh.
It's either going to be these people are now traveling at high speed and suddenly stop, which is bad. They fire into the stratosphere, or D&D logic says that they're going to be fine.
They're not necessarily gonna bounce up. They're gonna come off of you. You're gonna hit, and everybody's gonna go. Because
Someone in an
you're gonna
airplane
have-
that's falling does not survive.
At that distance, you're gonna, when that whale hits, it's gonna compress. When it compresses, we're gonna slip.
You know something about falling damage?
So we're gonna.
I'm thinking so.
Our momentum is gonna carry us off the side,
But you're-
not bounce us up.
Well, how
You're
thick
still
is the
traveling
skin?
fast.
Could they feasibly little right into the whale?
Oh, please don't make me do concentration checks.
On
Any
im-
damage to me
on
could be
impact,
bad.
we could all
I kind of like the idea of a
stick our weapons
trampoline
into
moment
you
too.
to hang on.
Ding.
Yeah, what would happen then if we were to actually climb into your mouth and you were able to climb our
Oh,
back?
this is getting more interesting. No
Hey,
longer are
we
they on
got
the
it.
whale's back; they're in its mouth.
Would it be an Ant-Man scenario
Don't swallow.
with Thanos?
Okay, so the answer is superseded by the release of Xanathar as of 2017.
Like anything else.
Free falling
Already
motion
damn
isn't
back.
tackled in the rules, back to that
Dagger,
moment.
whatever.
For featherfall,
Into the
free fall,
whale.
which is injurious, should be faster than
Anchor
little high
us
school physics tells
to
the
the
body free falling,
I can
assuming
spider
the
climb,
gravity
I can
of
just
32
go,
feet
yeah.
per second. For 10 feet will attain a speed of 25 feet per second. So all this makes sense. 10 feet per second, no damage. 25 feet, 1d6 damage. Means there's a lot of calculations in here.
We also have to consider terminal velocity for each of us, because some of us, if we're not falling at the same rate as the whale, then each of us will have a different terminal velocity based on our mass.
You being as small as you are anyway, if you bury your knife into the whale
Yeah,
on
let's
impact,
Yeah.
gives you an anchor.
You keep wanting to
we keep
attack
talking
the whale.
about the whale.
The whale
as
has-
if
whale
whales
can
have hair.
withstand the damage.
Whales have
yes,
hair.
but then he does concentration.
Just
He
grab
can
on
turn
the hair
back
of the
into
whale.
his
But
form.
but
Shade
he
the
can turn
whales.
back to his form, but he's
Sperms
already
are
landed.
hairy?
The mammals.
So you're assuming the fraction of a second that I
No,
touch, you
but-
stab?
On
I have
impact.
really good reflex.
No, you just hold it there so that when we
When we
land,
impact-
when you impact, it will end up. Just because we will keep going down due to momentum, and then that's when the stab would occur. So we wouldn't actually have to time it. We just make sure we hold it such a way that we're not going to stab ourselves.
What
Wouldn't
did
it
you
be great? The
find?
entire session is spent us still in the air, and we just get to the bottom. Okay, it's 8:30. Now we gotta go. We haven't landed yet.
When you fall from a great height, you instantly descend up to 500 feet. If you're still falling on your next turn, you descend up to 500 feet at the end of
Yeah.
that turn.
So yeah, we should have been there on the second turn.
Yes.
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 Either way.
All right, cool. So we just
They're on the ground.
Okay.
We have to, yeah.
Roll for
yeah.
damage.
Up to side note, the terminal velocity of a falling human is around 176 feet per second. You don't accelerate forever, which is why falling damage tops out at 20d6. D&D is really not interested in working out the airspeed velocity of an African swallow carrying far too much coconut, which is why it goes with a quick calculation of 1d6 damage for 10 feet.
Could be European swallow, or African or European.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh boy. Half times acceleration times time squared. Final velocity is the square root of 2 times acceleration times distance traveled. Average velocity equals final velocity divided by 2. Time of fall equals the square root of 2 times the distance traveled over
So
acceleration.
everybody dies except for him and her. With that,
I'm
with
gonna
those
say-
calculations,
Unless you raged,
everybody's
you might
dead
also-
except for him and her.
it's true. Half bludgeoning damage. Blubber.
Because that would be the 20d6, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many?
Unless you roll 21s.
Well, technically speaking, though, if
It'd
we
be like
land on something that's landing, the thing that's below us takes more damage always than us. But still, even if you half the 20d6, that would be saying
How many
10d6 for
decimals
us.
does that
Why
sound
don't
have
you?
to be
Why don't
before
we
it
just
causes
say
damage?
that the rest of us that are on the whale takes half damage of what the whale takes,
Your damage?
unless we can roll a dexterity,
Yeah, so well, it's
and if we
quick
roll
as
high enough, then we take a
200
quarter of the
Then we
damage.
do a parachute roll and
Well, this is a
alright.
good thing.
Or-
if everyone
or
dies,
if you can do
hold
it,
I live, I
if
do
you
mass
can do a
healing word and
parachute
bring everyone
easily
up.
do
Hold on,
damage
hold
by
on.
clicking
We made
wildly.
decisions based on the
Sonic damage?
assumption we were
Yeah.
traveling 60
That's
feet
why I'm like,
per
how many
round.
would it have to be before
We made
you would
all
roll
the
damage
assumptions we
on
made
them?
to suddenly
I mean,
say,
granted,
oh,
everyone
we're
would
going
be
to
like,
scrap
"Oh,
those
yes."
assumptions. Now you have to deal with the consequences of these rule sets that we didn't introduce already. Seems kind of questionable.
But we didn't do a whole lot in the first place. You had some feather fall for a while, and then that broke.
Do you
Yes,
think a
but
lot
we
of thought
discussed
was
it
gone
and
into
that it
putting
was
a whale
60
in
feet per
at
second
this-
or
That's
per
a-
round.
While the feather fall was going.
No, I think that was after. That was the discussion. We
The
had.
official rules of feather fall say it's 60 feet per round.
Right, but
Wait.
here's the thing.
Had feather falling just fallen off?
No, he
off
still was
effect
feather
there?
falling. So the rest of us landed on his back, and it canceled the effect for us, but not him because he hasn't landed.
No,
yet.
I've
He
never
did.
had
He
feather fall.
didn't have it
No,
because
he
he
didn't
was
have it.
riding your back.
Oh, I thought no, because I turned back. I thought you guys had it cast on you, and
No.
then you. Okay.
No, there wasn't
I
enough
used up
for
all my
that.
first level spells, so I have to
Okay.
cast that second level if I want to keep
Either way,
cast more.
you're the
Okay,
DM, you
yeah,
make
but-
the call on what happens in this crazy physics world.
I just rolled 20d6, and the total was 65.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. Are we all taking 65 or?
I think you'd be dead at that point, many of you.
Well, yes, I know.
I-
So who's
both
taking
of
the
mine.
65?
I'd be
Is
fine.
it just him, or is everybody taking the 65?
Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
There we go. Thank you.
Everybody, when he hits,
We have a rolling.
Ooh, wow, unnatural 20.
Yeah?
18.
Okay.
I'm gonna pretend mine matters.
14.
Okay.
15.
That doesn't matter.
You said
Okay,
everybody.
20
You said everybody.
Yes.
4.
and 19.
Okay. What did Fester get?
Fester got a 20
Okay.
and Arian got a 19.
All right. I'm going to say everyone that got 17 or higher take half damage.
So half of
Let's just say
30. What'd you get?
Make it
60?
even.
Let's make it 32.
32.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding here.
Bleeding like crazy.
I'm floating.
Kristen's dead.
Okay,
Paris is dead.
so
Oh,
my
Bobby.
concentration check is a DC 32,
Fester
correct?
is
Yeah.
2 points.
hemorrhaging.
You're not going to make it.
Nat 20 even plus 5. I mean, you'd be actually 25.
Well, that would be.
Arian.
That's a nat 20!
Did you make the save though?
No, it's a 22.
No.
But I had to
Exactly. You
roll.
become. You're a human. Well, you're whatever.
No.
No.
Gnome. You're a gnome again. Yeah.
Well, whatever.
What did you say he had to hit to saving throw to
32.
32.
On the plus side, there is no spillover damage. I'm still sitting at 68!
I still think.
Did anyone completely cash out? Okay.
I still feel like.
Oh.
She cashed out.
Can you
Fester's
remove
at 2.
I still feel
Oh,
like
she's
we
not
missed
dead.
a chance to have him
Okay.
click.
Yeah.
It's not twice
Oh,
or
well.
max. I
I'm trying to
hope.
look up
No,
whale.
it's not.
I don't know what's it. Where
Uh,
it stands for.
Well, it certainly makes things a lot easier for you to just fall.
I was looking up the sperm well over here, and I feel
All
like
right,
we
let's
sorely missed a chance. The
just-
clicks of one could
because
easily
everyone's gonna
vibrate someone
need
to
this.
death in the ocean.
How
if we
many
were
people
next to
can I
them.
do? 6.
Some
You don't
sound
count.
damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, I can even heal myself. Mass healing word on our group for everyone that is currently experiencing the ground in a significant way.
I love you.
I'm doing it
Don't
at
take
level
a dirt now.
5.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Is that
level
level
5.
five?
So, oh wow, that's
It's
more
certainly
rolls.
more.
Everybody gained
brimstone
12.
and sulfur than this far.
For a level 5, that's pretty rough.
but it's everyone. So
That's true.
Yeah, it's up. Yeah.
Okay. But
It's
Except me,
12.
I still don't count.
12, yes.
12.
But
Yeah, you don't count. You're not there.
I'm fully healthy too.
You're not there.
All right.
You're gonna come back to
Tell
us
me
now.
you saw us land and you went, ooh. No, she's gonna just
How
float.
How many
many
did I
turns will it
squish?
take me to catch up?
Let's see, you're doing 22.
14's
a
better
minute,
than 2.
or a
60.
round.
22
Of course,
and a
it's
half.
Yeah.
Of course, it's way better than
Yeah.
what you were,
I
but
think you ended
still.
at like 40.
At this
400
point, when your
from the
position,
last
like
session.
your tail would have
So you're
landed
now
mostly.
380. You need 19, 18 rounds.
40, 50, 60. That is the general size.
Yeah. I would have hit like 15 of them.
Cool.
Probably about half and half on devils and demons, just fighting each other and not noticing. Hey.
If we were doing experience.
I bet they notice now.
So I have like 18 rounds to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So if we get out of combat, that won't be an issue. But
So we poof, I'm there.
Okay, well that was fun. Know how to make an entrance.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So much for covert.
What's around us?
See how
Everyone make a
long,
perception check.
see how long.
From the dirt. I
Except,
mean.
except Gypsy.
I'm watching.
7.
Not this one.
19.
Sure. Sure.
13.
16.
Okay. For the most part, you notice.
22.
Seriously.
Seriously.
She can see what's happening.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
She can see the big picture.
Can't do anything about it. but
No,
yeah,
I didn't
no.
say I could.
No.
I can't see the demons through the
17
the
for
forest.
Fester and 15 for.
But I can see.
Many of the devils seem to be clearing a way through the demons for you.
Okay.
They seem to recognize Lulu.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. You
Wait.
see,
So it's a good thing we
Did
signed it
Lulu
with.
roll to see if she took damage or not?
Lulu flies.
Was she flying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought she was on.
I mean, at this point, she's still in the
She-
air, still flying towards.
She's
flying.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm out of here. You can't get a foot.
Anyone who can fly did not have to, be on there. It was just,
Okay,
notice
fair
you.
She fell, nosedived, and then
She
And then,
fell
landed.
with style.
Oh boy!
She glided at the very
I
end.
can fly down, no problem.
Rolled it in. So I'm rubbing my face in the dirt here.
Anymore.
Is it? No, I'm still damp.
Okay.
Where's the path?
She
So
put a
the
big
path
old
is
wincing-
leading towards the
wincing glow
junkyard?
when the whale hit.
Um,
Like, ouch.
Yes. Yes, it is. It
Like,
is.
so somehow the devils
Say
know
it.
which
I
direction we're
decided at the
supposed to be
last minute I
going.
wasn't gonna stay
yeah,
with
sure.
mine.
I mean,
Yay!
it's yeah.
Sure.
You see, someone
But that
that
would've
looks like
been
they're in a higher
been the
position of
solution
authority,
for that
an
scenario.
archduke perhaps, ordering the pit fiend to, and you hear the pit fiend say, "The archduke will hear of this bell, and I do not think she will be pleased." Before turning to you and saying, "You are lucky this time, but luck has a habit of running out quickly in the Nine Hells. We will see each other again soon enough."
Did he say that in common or infernal?
Common.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
Oh, consider it.
Yeah.
Consider it, yeah.
He was cranky.
He wants you to know.
It
Should
still
we-
sounded like a
should
bunch of
Pit
rocks
Fiend-
graveling over each other, but
Maybe not yet.
Kind of sounded butler.
I know it's very tempting.
Kind of formal.
Hold back.
Summon an angel?
Hold back.
In the arms of
There'll be a time for it.
Focus your anti-evil towards one target.
We'll fight
Ahead
them
of
when they
us.
fight us. Right now, they're fending off others. The enemy of our enemy.
There's no
So they're
dark,
distracted.
cold hotel room nearby.
Yes, they're all distracted right now.
Okay. Do I have a chance to get up?
It's
Can I-
interesting me being the lawful neutral one. It's like, evil. Yeah, you have your perks. Good. I understand. Cat. That's not
So
yours.
the pit fiend says we're lucky.
So it's a 10-mile trek to Fort Knucklebone.
But not Star Trek.
Charge.
It's a hell trek.
Yes.
Hell trickin' across Avernus.
We have to
All right,
walk
well, it's-
10 miles.
Yes.
It'll only take
We're gonna-
4 hours.
Yeah, but we're gonna need a rest eventually.
rest in a place full of demons and devils.
No.
Thanks so much for the path. Now, if you
When we get to the
kindly
junkyard.
keep them away from us for about 8 hours.
4 hours.
Hey, if we all sleep with our heads together around Lulu, we're all right.
I had the deep magic book. One of the spells I hadn't added to my spell list over here.
All right. Well,
They can't do
shall
nothing
we,
to us.
Oh wait, I'm
start
confused. Am I
walking?
allowed to stand up?
Yeah,
We're
you
not
were
in
healed.
combat?
No.
You were healed.
We're not in combat, I'm allowed to stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The dirt was starting to get in my mouth.
You were
I mean,
healed.
there's no telling whether
I was
demons might be able
healed,
to try to get
yes.
to you anyway.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I
Yeah.
still, if
Oh,
we
I
were in
get it.
combat, I'd have to use my turn, half my
That's
movement
right.
speed to stand up. So, alright. Okay, no going too fast though. Or maybe,
We're out
What's
of
the
combat.
slowest?
Can I just be caught up?
No. I mean, obviously you have traveled a long way, but not 10 miles.
I think she meant caught up with us,
This was
Oh.
what she meaning.
Both
You wanted to
were-
actually go back to them.
or kind of meet with us as we were
Back with
walking
them. I've been
forward.
behind them the whole time.
She's been
Above.
going much slower than we were.
Yeah,
Totally.
that's true.
I
Yeah.
had, what did you figure it out? 18 rounds
Mm-hmm.
to catch up?
Catch up.
But I mean, it took us a little bit of time to figure out what's going on. The pit fiend talks to us. We start moving forward slowly as we're confused why they're letting us so smoothly walk past. By that point, you would have, at an angle, hit pretty much caught up or landed at like 100 feet behind us and, rush forward to catch up.
I see this parting of the Red Sea down there. I'm like, I'm going that way.
Does it sound reasonable? We can say happens.
I suppose, considering you fell a lot faster than normal, and it's like, you know what? Yeah, that makes more sense. You wouldn't have wanted to abandon your party members by doing that. You're safely falling, safely flying, whatever. Falling with style. I don't know.
Floating.
Floating.
That's how it
Floating down.
how it
Yeah.
labels it.
Yeah.
Is I can float.
Mm-hmm.
Float down.
I mean, there's no way you can make it just drop and then go back into it. That way you.
No, I have to wait eight. It's I can stay in it for 8 hours, but after that I have to short rest.
I could summon a
Before I
spine
do.
devil that directly I control.
For how long?
An hour.
let's save that for a rainy
Wouldn't
day.
that
Okay.
be kind
It
of
takes a minute to cast though, which is
What?
why I'm trying to think about do if we do it in advance or not.
seems kind of sketchy. The devil's are and you're like, ha, this is my slave now. Look, it looks just like you.
This is our
At
first.
this point,
He's
it would be less
naturally
something and more of
upgraded.
one of them just flies up to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, the other
I
one,
summoned
Hey,
Spine
you!
Devil!
Could you come over here?
Okay, yeah, hello?
You're not
Where
bringing
he
them. You're
teleports from
in
there,
their
doesn't
world.
it?
You're in their plane.
We
They
get
just,
the most damaged one that we were fighting with earlier. I have
Ow,
2
boss.
hit points.
I don't know if I can do this anymore, bud.
Alright.
That's what
So,
was.
how many encounters do we have to roll on to get to 10 miles down the road?
Can we finally get off the pedestal then?
Yeah, at some point. When
If
that-
the characters move quickly and carefully, they can make the journey without running into any more trouble.
Does it say how long? Or should I do the math?
Let's see. If
Who's
you're
got the slowest
moving,
movement speed?
well, it depends on if you're like a marching speed, like you're actually dashing every single time, or
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
But we would go at still at the lowest person's speed, which
Dude,
is
you're
what,
picking
30?
me up.
Lowest is 25?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
If I catch up,
50
someone could
feet
just ride me.
Every 6 seconds.
You could jump on my back. I
Yeah,
go
but-
45.
I don't have that conversion, but I could do it
Dude,
real quick.
don't do it off of mine, because I'm gonna hop on somebody's shoulder. or
That's
back.
true. I could carry her. Who's the next slowest speed? 30? 35? Anybody got 30?
Do I hear 30? Going
I got
30, 30.
25.
I have
30 and
35.
30.
One of us. Somebody
I have
can
35.
But
So somebody can carry you, so we can go at 60 feet every 6 seconds every round. So then it'd be 10 feet per second. And gosh,
there
I can't
is
remember
actually
the
travel
conversion.
times that doesn't use tactical movement.
I could make us some stench cows.
Stench cows.
Yeah, and let's see, it's half rating, so I can make 4 stench cows.
I don't like cows in general. Why would I want stench cows?
I mean, they're as mounts. They you do have to make a con save in order to be able to first ride it.
So-
but
I'll
At
just ride on
dashing
his shoulders.
speeds,
Fair
I'm
enough.
sure he smells
at
about
the
same,
slowest
but
person
not
that
the
we
same.
couldn't just carry, so it'd be one you got your speeds. We could What's 10 divided by 1.5? Be about
There's
6
rules
hours.
for travel pace.
6 miles an hour. Okay. We can go with those two. Would they get there in about 3 hours?
Hour and a half.
No.
10 miles.
10 miles.
This is
That's
my
6
self
miles
Oh
an
yeah,
hour.
about an hour and a half.
What?
That's my self image. Is always
Yeah.
myself.
Mm, let's see, 6.
Me?
Like
No. It would
Alright.
be 1.46.
I know.
You said there's no
So
encounters
it
on the
would
way.
be
The Witchy
Well,
Wastelands.
if you move
House
quickly
Moving Castle.
and
6
quietly.
miles
Oh
an
yeah,
hour.
I'm aware of that. I don't think I've actually.
Define
At least
quickly.
4 miles.
I know it's an amazing.
So yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
like
All right,
a
so
little
we're
over an
walking.
hour and a half.
I subjected my kids to it
But
recently.
boy, we have to be in shape to be
I
dashing.
will
like
say,
that.
now that you're
Really,
down
really
here,
like
there
it.
are alterations
Yeah.
to magical spells. If anyone casts, for example, Bigby's hand, the conjured hand is now a fiendish claw.
Cool.
If you cast Find Familiar, that familiar is automatically an imp.
Okay.
If you cast Find Steed, that steed is automatically a nightmare.
Ooh.
Keep your imps away from me.
If you cast Find the Path, an imp appears and begrudgingly guides you to the desired location while complaining the whole time, disappearing when the destination is reached or the spell ends.
No.
Alright,
I guess I take you over here.
Yesterday.
If you cast Fog Cloud, moaning faces appear and fade in the yellow fog that smells like sulfur.
Mm.
If you cast Mage Hand, the summoned hand is shaped like a claw. And if you cast Rary's Telepathic Bond, characters linked together by the spell can hear vague infernal whispering in the background, but can't make out what's being said.
I cast Mage Hand because it's a cantrip, so whatever.
Look at this, guys.
Also, if you want to make an Arcana check,
Yep. I don't know why I'm not Arcana today.
Okay.
28.
I am
Oh,
so
11.
Arcana today. I don't know.
Yeah.
if you use spells such as message or sending, archdevils can eavesdrop on anything you say.
Unfortunately, I do not have those. Oh, way.
Even using sending stones or a helm of telepathy can be overheard.
I don't doubt it. That makes sense.
Would that include communicating in the planes?
The
Or the
anywhere in Avernus and the plains and the hellscape, yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking when I put my helm on.
The only thing, no, the helm would be similar to the rings of mind shielding, would prevent.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the only thing. If you have something else that's able to shield or
I believe it does.
yes, the helmet I believe is
All right.
the current thing.
Well, we're traveling fast, medium, or slow pace to get there.
Is there any reason we can't just go fast?
It lowers our perception.
Let me see if I can find the Avernus map in here.
I'm assuming normal doesn't at all.
Correct.
Now, every
And
time we
what
come
is
across
slow?
a crossroads, we have to have an encounter.
It's like a mile an hour or
I mean,
something.
what's the benefit of going slow? You just go slow.
Don't get exhausted as easily.
Higher opportunity to hide if you're in a scenario where we need to hide.
Yeah.
The other
Sounds like
option
there's
is
much
I
option
become a
for hiding.
brontosaurus. And we just travel in style on a gargantuan brontosaurus.
I think that might incite attacks.
It's a brontosaurus. Who would attack a brontosaurus?
A shark tooth?
Oh, so I guess it's only slowed
I understood
if I'm
that
moving
reference.
up
I
or
did
down.
too.
It's only slowed if I'm moving up or down. So if
Oh.
I'm strictly going
Forward.
horizontal, I'm at full speed.
That makes sense.
Even better than for catching up, you could just stair step your way
So are
down.
you going back to us, or are you continuing to the?
Well,
She's
she,
already caught up to us.
we don't know where she's at.
Yeah, true.
So we would have moved forward.
Mm.
She would have caught up to us.
There are also no, as far as you can tell, days or nights in Avernus. The time is still tracked in hour-long increments. You just can't tell whether it's daytime or nighttime.
Alright, good to you.
Unless you have
If
keen
I have
mind.
truly caught up,
Mm.
I'm gonna, for the time being, stay.
Where is
Imperial,
north and hell,
Because
though?
I can turn that off as a bonus action any given time.
Does anyone have
Right,
keen
so
mind?
this is the
No, we
poster
lost
map.
him.
Then we don't know.
Since
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
rude.
seem to find anything else. Let's move all the minis out of the way here. All these guys. Step back.
Careful scratching the TV.
Well, it's on the.
Yeah.
Same one.
Alright. Yep. Kind of dump them all in the bin here. And put Yes. I was trying to find a picture version of it because I'm going to make it a little bigger, but no luck. So right now, you guys
The whole place
are.
looks like a giant graveyard. Is this with here?
Yes.
You could zoom in with the camera, you could do a screen capture and then
I mean, I have a PDF of it as well, but the PDF is just going to be like
I think I'm missing
what's
your
in the book
character.
here.
No,
On the green.
Or is that supposed to be the handout that's
I'm
supposed to at
missing
least tell you
her
what
character.
you
We'll
need?
Well,
have
I
the
would-
secret information.
that's why I was saying if you could do a snapshot.
The
Wait,
map
Did
in here does have
Fester
extra
die?
information, yes.
So Fester didn't die.
No.
We still have Fester.
What if I roll really high on perception?
Any interest?
Standard cartographic methods are useless since distances and
yeah.
hours are impossible to gauge and locations sometimes shift supernaturally. The map shows pictorial impressions of locations and only hint at their distances from another.
Thank you. You want to try?
Keep warning.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Hmm?
Okay.
What crazy flavor.
Hot ones?
No, thank you.
Does anyone attempt to try to make their own map of Avernus?
No.
Woo!
You know, while I'm walking, I think I would
Delayed.
try because I have that much arrogance.
Good.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
And he
Fortunately, I'm
goes,
proficient in that.
he go
Yeah, well,
crazy.
don't roll a 1.
21!
Alright. You,
Keep my sanity.
for now,
What? Okay.
yes.
How
Throw the
far
map away.
do I successfully end up making part of a map, or I just don't go mad?
You drew the
You
ground
just
with
don't
your
go
feet
mad.
on it.
I mean, you basically are trying to make this because you don't have a map of this on
Yeah,
hand.
sure.
You're trying to make whatever section you're in,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not exactly sure if it's right, and it doesn't seem like the distances, like I said, you don't know.
I mean, I would be trying to use where Ontarell is right now as my focal point, and then going from there.
And where we started.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, Faust,
is
if that
essentially
paper's making you mad, stop doing whatever you're doing.
It could be useful though.
Hey,
If
good.
nobody else has done this. Mm.
Yeah, there's a
Can you
reason.
think about how much that would sell for?
Dude, what is with you and money? That is all you are about. Money.
Loot.
It's untapped knowledge.
I'm like, it's a piece of
Alright,
paper.
so
It's not-
traveling.
Also, an interesting thing about death saves in the Nine Hells.
Yeah.
When you fail a death save, an archdevil may contact you telepathically to offer assistance.
Oh.
If
Okay.
you agree to perform a task for the archdevil, the nature of the task is not revealed until you agree to the terms.
Should I like do a history check so I
Deal
could?
with
Sure,
the devil.
sure.
I'm reporting this knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, at 15.
Okay,
Is
alright.
that good enough for that?
I suppose
Okay.
it's not, yeah. You would roll a natural 20 on your next death save. At the same time, you fall under the effect of a geese spell.
Ooh.
It's a promise.
Okay.
If the
you
spell
don't-
ends prematurely, you immediately drop to 0 hit points and start dying.
That
Nice.
checks out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let's get.
It's basically a
Well, there's also exhaustion. Combination of oppressive heat and supernatural malevolence weighs on your bodies and souls. A non-evil creature treats normal travel through Avernus as a forced march and must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each hour of travel.
And there's the travel.
The DC is 10 plus 1 for each hour of travel. On a failed saving throw, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
So the forced march would be the
That would be bad
Yeah.
to do a forced march in these conditions.
But
Sure,
it's,
remember the
he
gun
said
was
that
there.
all travel would
So
be
we returned to it.
considered. Is that right?
At this point, if you are not evil, your
Yeah.
alignment is not evil, then it is a forced march automatically for you.
No.
Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And the forced march would have been equivalent to which march?
The fast?
The fast one?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lulu doesn't have any aura that would be helping us with this.
Remaining
no,
in
she
the
counteracts
burial, I
spells.
wouldn't have to do those saves, would I?
You're sitting on a different plane.
On a different plane of existence, as long as you stay there, yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't stay there forever.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Which is more than enough time. Because
I mean,
based
how
on
long,
The
how
height
many
is-
rounds did it take you?
The fast march is 4 miles per hour, based on what he pulled up.
I think I have
So
plenty of time to get
we have to roll 2.5 times for exhaustion. I'm not
Is it
sure
4
how.
or is it 6?
It's 4 miles.
Force march would be at max speed, wouldn't it?
Well, that's what he pulled
It's
up.
the travel speed.
The travel speed.
Which was 6 miles.
No,
No.
that's, no. That was if you dashed.
That is sprinting. You're not keeping that speed up.
Oh no.
No. I was calculating because I was curious, and I didn't realize
Okay.
there was an official
So,
thing.
1 hour. We're moving. We got to make con saves.
Yes.
All right, everybody, Constitution save.
Oh, a natural 20. Wow.
Okay.
Ouch.
19 plus.
Go Faust.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
And I think this first
Yeah,
one
the
is
first
10,
one's 11.
10 plus
11.
Yeah, 10 plus 1.
8.
1 level of exhaustion.
What does that do?
5 for Fester and
Exhaustion, you are disadvantaged on ability checks.
This is
Okay.
19, that's a
21 for. No, I rolled a 2
His
for
ability
Fester.
check, would
I'm
that
talking about
include
that
saving
dice. You don't
throws?
need to do the adding. So
Yeah.
11 is the
Oh,
cutoff.
I think.
So, disadvantage on ability checks. Not saves.
Not safe.
Okay, not safe.
Just about
Okay.
to.
Oh, so like if you
A
want to
perception,
shove.
yeah,
okay.
yeah, shove.
Yet.
So what happens if you fail? You get
First
One
round
level of
disadvantage on ability checks. So,
Okay.
skills and things like that. And initiative.
Everybody roll for.
So Fester's the one that's affected with that.
Okay.
Alright.
Next
So
time.
next hour of travel.
Next hour.
Yeah.
We have now traveled 8 miles.
Could I ask a favor since we're traveling and it's going to be an hour? Could I rest on your shoulders? Short rest? So I can get some spells back?
Is that a thing?
great on the
If you're moving at a forced march, there is no resting.
But if I'm resting on him, though, is the thing.
And it's going to be a disadvantage for him because he's carrying you.
I get 3 first level spells back. That's 3 feather falls.
We're not following.
Rockabye, baby.
Okay.
But, you know, those are a variety of spells. That's fine.
I sure.
You
Sure.
gonna do it? All
Yeah.
right, roll with disadvantage.
All right. Let's see what happens.
What's the second one?
11 and
It
12.
really doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it's a
because
12.
the first number was bad. I got 11, so I have 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep.
I got 18 on this next round.
All right, you're good.
11 for Fester, 12 for Arian.
All right. Arian is good. Fester is not. Fester has another. The second level of exhaustion is speed halved.
So now he moves at 15.
Woohoo!
So we got
And then we have to do another half hour.
well,
No.
if we're carrying Fester,
Do we have to
No.
he
carry?
just got his speed halved.
He did. They're going
So
to
that
have to
would-
carry him, which is going
It's
to
gonna
slow you
have
down
to be
even
the
more.
hour.
So do another
We're
check.
going 10 miles. Or what?
We have to go 10 miles.
Yeah,
We
what's
move
our-
4 miles an hour.
Oh, okay. So we still have another.
It's basically going to be
half hour.
another check because you're covering the lack of.
Alright, this is 13.
Yes.
And there it is.
All right, cool.
That is
I
a
passed that
12.
with a 25.
Okay. So your first is disadvantage.
My con save 19.
Okay.
Both my characters failed.
Okay. So
If you
at
match, is that a fail?
fourth level, fourth exhaustion is hit point maximum halved.
Wait, 4?
I think he's at level 3.
Sorry, 3. Yeah, he's at 3. Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws for Fester.
It's a good thing we arrived, the junkyard thing. If you match, is that a fail or a win?
Match is success.
Success. All right.
And what was the first? Because that was the first fail for.
The first one is disadvantage on ability checks.
And this is till the next long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Long rest.
And you only lose 1 per long rest.
Yes.
Yep. I remember that. I don't think you can get the hell out of hell.
Whoever is actually leading this path, roll 2d4. Who is actually? I guess you're mapping it out.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Alright, roll 2d4.
Okay, jolly. 2, 1, so 3. Is
Um,
that good or bad? I have no idea.
you are lost.
Nice map.
By following the trail of the devil's made?
Roll again.
You said it led to her.
Well, to a point.
You didn't say to a point.
1 and 4, so 5.
You are still lost. Roll again.
4, 2, 6.
The numbers have to match.
Okay.
So we're going
One.
to keep rolling exhaustion checks because you're still not making it.
3.
Okay, so another round of exhaustion at 14. Hold off on rolling.
Okay.
Alright. I need to pop out of ethereal.
Succeed on that.
I'm fine.
I'm good.
Ah,
21.
finally, both are overhead.
I was on 14.
Okay, yeah, you're at
Yeah.
14 right now, so yeah.
3, 2.
And again for 15. No, we're gonna die from
19.
exhaustion.
Just mark how many exhaustion points you currently have and risk 2.
Second one for Arian.
Alright.
What's
Is it
that?
the 4th one now for Fester? No, he's
No, Fester survived.
Oh,
this
wow, okay. We're supposed to have disadvantage on this, from
He,
the first.
he
yeah.
rolled a 19.
You still rolled both 19? Okay.
He rolled.
Saving throws aren't until level 3.
Oh, we're level 3.
No,
Well,
but
he was
Fester
already
is
level
level
3.
Yeah.
Fester's level 3.
Oh, well.
So he has to
There.
roll
Disadvantage? 2
Yeah,
19s?
Fester with 3 levels of exhaustion
You
has to
rolled
roll
2
disadvantage.
dice.
If him at disadvantage, I didn't roll 2.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
disadvantage. though.
Disadvantage.
You
Yeah,
have to roll 2 dice and take the lower.
Yeah, disadvantage.
That's-
because the 3rd level of exhaustion.
Exhaustion kills quickly.
1.
Alright?
Okay, so now he's at 4 levels of exhaustion. That's a hit.
I'm not doing this on purpose.
At least it's
What?
not Arian.
What is his consequence?
We'll get through it when we get
2.
there.
Still not matching.
Well, he doesn't have very many hit points
Alright.
anyway, so.
So we are
Based
at
on the max
15 or 16 now.
burn.
15s.
That's a 2.
Okay, good there.
Okay, that's my first one. Failure. 9.
Okay. Mark a failure.
Failed.
Do we need to use some inspirations here?
I would
It's
say
making
that
the
when we
numbers
start
match.
getting to the 6.
Both
Did
failed.
I use the inspiration on this?
On the second roll.
So you're at 5 on Fester.
Oh yeah. the
One
whole-
more, he's dead.
That is speed reduced to 0. We have to carry Fester.
Reroll.
Oh.
You inspiring him?
He's rolling at disadvantage. You're
So you
still
roll the
leaving.
lowest
Or we
as
leave
the
behind.
reroll, and then still take the lowest between the
This
two.
is why they don't have any encounters,
17.
because you're just gonna die trying to find it.
Alright. DC 16.
3. 3!
We only need like 5 days recovering from this.
Oh.
Did I successfully make a map?
No. You at least know the way to Fort Knucklebone now. So-
Know the way.
Yes.
Do I know the way?
At this point, if you ever go back to Fort Knucklebone, you have to roll 2d8 and match the number.
Even harder!
Ugh.
That's the point, yes.
Hey, real quick, what are the disadvantages at a level 3 exhaustion? You 2 and
Level
3.
3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. At this point, disadvantage on all rolls. So, a fortified compound sits atop a low plateau that rises out of a crater-pocked landscape. At the center of the compound is a hill of rust-colored stone that resembles a hand clawing out of the ground, with gaps between the fingers. A jagged wall made of rocks, bones, and metal debris surrounds this hand-shaped hill. Other highlights visible from this distance include a gatehouse, atop which stands a half-dozen small figures on watch.
Well, at this point, I've got to carry Fester because Fester can't move, so.
Story balls.
I thought the reroll saved me.
Yeah,
He's still at
Yeah.
5.
At 6, we'd be dead.
Ah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's the need for a reroll.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to gain entrance into here.
I'm going inside. What do I see?
Okay. You see 6 redcaps. They yell down at you. Password!
he can't. She's in the.
I'm still ethereal. What do
She's
I
a-
see after
Okay.
I pass
Oh, wait.
through the wall?
Through the wall?
I'm already inside.
How
Alright.
long does that last?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Wow.
Too proud of
The
that.
area enclosed
Yes.
by the rampart is littered with trash and mechanical parts, some put together in a way that resembles a vehicle, Ramshackle structures built from the same junk as the outer wall provide shelter. A platoon of small fade creatures mills about, all looking like feral gnomes. Several of them sport tall red caps, some of which drip with vile ichor. A pair of kenku examine one of the strange vehicles, chattering to each other in high-pitched squawks. These kenku carry an assortment of strange tools. When they see you, they turn and stare in wonder. Well, they don't see you, but that's the
Yeah, I
box.
was gonna say,
next
hold
to
up.
So we got to give a password, and it's Fort Knucklebones.
Which, alright.
Snake Eyes.
You immediately hear a different red cap say, "We don't have a password."
Oh.
Did you come back out and then tell us all that?
No.
She can't
After a
talk
few
to us.
minutes, the red caps tell
I'm
you
looking
to.
for who's in charge.
The red caps tell you all to quit standing around like idiots and come inside.
Oh, so
Right.
they see us.
Yes.
Okay, well then let's.
Y'all just think, I don't
And the
know
rest
what
of you hear
happened
that
at the
description
same
I heard earlier.
So I'm very intelligent. I'm not an idiot. Fuck whatever.
The Kenku immediately recognize Lulu.
Hey, you owe me $20.
One of the Kenku waves in your direction as if telling you to remain where you are. What a deal! Patience is a virtue. Can't keep the boss waiting. He runs off into the trash structures. Moments later, he returns leading a tall creature wearing a long, tattered shift covered in mud, blood, mold, and worse. The hag's eyes seem to move independently of each other as she approaches, her straggly brown hair hanging in front of them. Resting on each shoulder are red-eyed ravens that scrutinize your group. Behind her, a hulking creature built of disparate, fiendish parts trudges, moaning and hopping as it walks. Then both the hag's eyes keenly focus on your group, and on Lulu specifically. My goodness, the hag croaks, spittle dribbling down from her mouth. Where did you find such a treasure?
Is
Did
she
you stop-
speaking common?
Yes,
Did you talking to Lulu or to us?
to you about Lulu.
Oh.
She's part of our group. We didn't find her. She's with us.
She was given to us by Candlekeep. Right?
Well, yeah,
yeah.
but she's a part of our group.
Yes.
By
She's a treasured
the one
companion.
that sounded like Elvira. That's the weaselly thing or whatever. It wasn't Elvira, but that's what I got from it.
You mean the name?
yeah.
Lulu was from the otter dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, otter dude.
I thought that the dude
From outer space.
thing was sounded similar to Elvira.
I don't think I wrote her name. So,
You feel uncomfortable.
tell you that Lulu has a possible relationship to Zario. I need to unlock her memories.
Please do.
whoa, whoa,
Lulu
whoa, whoa,
gets
whoa.
into this?
Of course, I can't remember anything.
Yes,
Really,
we've
but-
heard that.
What do you think about her? Like, can we trust her?
Oh, I don't know her, but she knows me.
Yes. Well.
What it is?
Anybody insightful?
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna ask a friend if he knows who this hag is.
We got invited
Oh, the
into
shield?
the junkyard.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah,
talking
he told
to
you
someone
about
who's
Mad Maggie.
recognized Lulu.
Can I roll for insight?
Sure.
What would that be? 24.
Mm.
How much can you say?
Yeah.
In front of all of us.
Yeah.
And how could you communicate it to us?
Well, if I think she's trustworthy, I'm just gonna let things be and see what y'all do. But if it's like red flags galore, I'm popping into existence going, excuse me, but
Well, then,
Objection!
Then you should probably state that as an intention before you roll and ask that next time, so that he knows how he can handle that.
what depends on.
If he doesn't want us to know the information, he can write it down and hand it to her.
There's
Or
that
read
true.
it.
Yeah.
Or text her.
Or let her read it, or text her.
Yeah.
But then I'd have his phone number. Can't have that.
No.
Oh. Really? Really? Wow. That's
All right. Just read the section under Maggie's goals.
Where?
Right in the right
Maggie's?
page, Maggie's goals.
Not
Right page?
offers.
Right,
Goals.
well, left page.
That's right, okay.
I found it. I'm just covering offers to
Alright.
avoid it.
Is this where we can get what's behind you?
Hmm?
This is where we can get what's behind you? The thing I spent so much money on?
No.
Okay.
What's behind? Oh,
This is a pivotal part of the Sense in Avernus.
Okay.
This vehicle will eventually show up. As long as it's not infested with,
Spiders.
not spiders, the sneak bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Alton.
Or all.
Either one is terrible.
Yes, Alton was, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think Alton became it.
Mm-hmm. It was the closest approximation we had for a giant death vehicle.
It's one way to reincarnate, I guess.
Yeah.
Holy moly, is that her?
Yeah.
She's a hag.
She's a true blue
I don't even know how to take that.
Okay. So, are we doing this?
Well, I mean,
Lulu wants it.
Lulu does want it. I'm
I'm
not.
gonna go ahead and come to reality and share everything that I just learned.
Oh, really?
Well, welcome back to the team.
Yeah,
Where did you come from?
quietly to them all. I've been here the whole time. Group, come here. I
Moment.
share that paragraph of confusing information.
Huddle.
Driven by her lust for misery and her delight in the corruption of the valiant, Mad Maggie seeks to collect more artifacts tied to Zariel's fall from grace. When she becomes aware of Lulu's relationship to Zariel, the Night Hag tries to dig up Lulu's lost memories, believing they might hold the most exquisite emotional records of Zariel's descent. As the characters assist her in this endeavor, they gain favor with and leverage over the Hag.
Okay.
So like
Might be good to have leverage over a hag.
yes, but
And maybe she might give us a place to rest.
she doesn't seem altogether wholesome. You know?
Oh, that's
but,
fine.
But she would definitely be, if we could gain leverage over her, she could give us a safe place to
Yeah.
Yeah.
rest so that we can heal up.
We're
For
in
a few
Avernus,
days.
which is basically enemy
Yeah,
territory.
we several of us could use a few days of rest here.
We could use all the allies we can get while we're here
And
in
yes,
enemy territory.
and definitely
So,
need the allies.
Lulu wants it. Let's go for it.
Okay.
And
Negotiate.
yes, let's negotiate.
Long
Begin
rest.
negotiation.
Yes,
We're
long.
gonna need multiple
Extended range
rest.
rest, yes.
A week's stay.
We
Board
need
and
a week's worth of protection.
board
A
and-
hell B&B.
Yeah. Can we get a week at this
Blood and
B&B,
I don't know
or
if we can get a
some
full
kind of
week. We
B&B?
might be able to get a couple days. A
Well,
week might be pushing it, but
She can provide you with food and water, and give you a place to rest.
I mean, to
Okay.
be fair, I have my tent. So, I mean, I still have a spell slot I can make the tent up. So, we just need a safe spot to put the tent.
With all the
what
things.
is
Except
she,
for yours.
She requested what we're supposed to do.
yeah, sure.
She needs material components, gather supplies for the ritual. But once
Alright.
you're ready to do so,
And
Yeah,
what's
Where
the
do we
ritual
need to
again
get
for?
these materials from?
when you are ready to do so, she will
Okay.
tell you.
So we can stay here for a while.
Yes.
All right, let's rest up here as long as we can before we do this.
Okay, let's do that.
By the way,
How many long
what
rests
was
can
with
we get
the
through?
whale?
and recover? It seemed like a good idea at the time.
He didn't really consult us, he just did it.
So
roasted swan. I'm sorry, but that smelled delicious.
you see this flesh golem behind Mad Maggie
delicious.
that she calls Mickey.
Mickey the Flesh Golem.
Yes.
That
Oh,
is-
Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind at Mickey.
I don't think a flesh golem is so fine. No.
we definitely do not want to blow our minds.
No.
He was cuter than the hag. Just a little.
All right.
He looked
Can't
like he'd
set
be a
something
fun
up
pet.
like that.
So how many
Can I
long
have him
rests
as a
can we
pet?
take?
At this point, one.
One long rest.
Does that remove one level of exhaustion?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, come on, I said a week's worth. Is what we
Yes, but it might take us
negotiated.
a week to find all the materials. Wink, wink.
Yeah, well,
Just a little
Fester's
more
gonna
similar.
need 4 because that just takes him back to 3.
All right.
I look
Yeah.
pristinely healthy.
Now that I am a cleric in hell,
And
I
now
am
well
rearranging
rested
my
on-
spells.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how are we going to find materials if we can barely walk around?
I know.
And
I can only move at half now
Well-
with Fester, so
yeah.
We don't need to necessarily do long marches
During
or
the
get
end
lost.
of the long rest, I'm gonna make 2 treats, if that's permissible. And who has the least amount of hit die? Who seems the weakest
After a
in the
long
group?
rest,
What-
We're all full at
what are
long
you
rest.
at?
Total. Who
Oh,
in our
total.
group seems the weakest?
Fester, I would guess.
What are you at?
But I'm full hit points after the long rest, right?
Yep.
Yeah, just exhausted. I'm
Not who's most beat up. Who seems the weakest?
I mean, I have,
Who
you know,
can take the least amount of damage?
I have, my armor is 12 and I have 42 hit points.
Okay.
I'm the wizard, so.
But you don't typically take as much damage.
True, exactly. I do try to be wise
Okay.
about that.
let's see.
You
I
get
have
a treat and
103.
you get a
Yeah.
treat.
Okay, so I'm
If
yeah.
you you have 8 hours to use it,
Okay.
and it gives you bonus 2 hit points if you eat it.
Thank you.
But it's shelf stable for 8 hours, so you can pocket it for now or eat it either way.
So in other words, after 8 hours, when I roll to get my hit points back,
You don't not. You're not gonna be extra two. No.
if I eat it when I do it, I would get the bonus too. If I eat it
True.
just before the 8 hours, and then roll.
Alright.
In other words, no, I'm going to eat it right now. So.
If you're low, eat it now.
Well, we're all full hit points again.
Long rest gives you your full 40 now.
Yeah, but okay.
You're at full hit points.
I mean,
Yeah, but
you
wait a
could
minute.
load out Greater Restoration.
No, he can't be.
Mr.
Wait a minute.
Clark.
What?
It's going to take him.
He'll be at half hit points.
I'll be at
Half.
half hit points.
Gotcha.
Plus 2.
But these are
Plus
temporary hit points or regular hit points?
Temporary.
Yeah.
You leave 50
I know.
I do that all the time.
Has she specified what the next, or what the first, the materials that she wants us to collect? Yet.
At this point, she directs you to the Kenku, Chugga, and Klonk. They need some help.
Alright.
Alright, Cheech and Chong, what do you need?
They appear to be working on a non-functional demon grinder.
That's cool.
Basically, it is this.
Nice.
It isn't working, and they can't figure out why. They'd be very grateful if one of you could figure it out.
I have
Anybody mechanically oriented?
I'm a tinker.
To spend at least 10 minutes examining the vehicle.
What does tinkering get? That's right.
It's
I
Examining
can, I can
with
build
what?
useless
With
stuff.
Arcana or Investigation.
That's you.
They're kind of, yes.
I was like, well, Dr. Faust, I guess reading all those manuals wrong.
28.
You believe one of the parts is a spiky gear. It's disrupting the flow of infernal energy through the vehicle.
Oh,
The
yeah,
gear-
here's your problem right here, eh?
The gear comprised of spikes from a Hezru demon surges with demonic energy, causing a malfunction.
You got any fresh Hezru demons around here, eh?
You need perhaps dispel magic or protection from evil or good. Would be good methods to remove the demonic essence from the gear.
I have protection.
Lulu
from
can get it out.
I have that.
Lulu has
Does
Vegas.
Lulu?
Protection from evil.
You want this over that?
I don't know if
Yeah,
she does.
yeah. I'll do the protection from evil or good. Do I feel like I want to cast it at a higher level?
Nah, it's a basic thing. It's just a part.
Okay. I cast it.
You cast it.
Okay. And it starts running again.
That was easy. Can we get another day's rest before our next task?
Oh, that was exhausting. Everybody back at the tent.
The flesh golem needs help.
Oh,
What does he need?
Mickey has a large piece of destroyed bone devil lodged in his foot, which makes walking very difficult. He moans and walks, unable to speak, and does a bit of a hopping dance. The Madcaps and Redcaps think this is wonderful, and they occasionally accompany him in a vile song and dance.
And
If you want to make an insight check,
and on
Hey, old man's on there. Yay.
yes.
Better late than never. Thank you.
13.
No.
23.
Okay.
Very
23 tells
Nat 20?
Gypsy that this is the problem. You can attempt to remove the bone fragments. It's going to be a medicine check.
That makes sense.
Yeah, not it.
I
Medicine
only got plus
check.
3. You got medicine?
21.
All right, you successfully remove the bone fragment without permanently inhibiting Mickey's stride.
Good timing to come back in.
Mickey
the
can
room.
now walk without moaning or hopping, making Mad Maggie happier. Redcaps and Madcaps, however, become angry because they can no longer do the Mickey.
Can I make them a little
Do the
music
Mickey,
box?
Mickey.
With my tinkering, I can make them a music box.
Okay, do you have supplies to do that? Or you need
Yep, I have the tools and I have 10 gold.
Just like a performance check, or what's?
It's just, she's a knockdown now. She has
Okay,
the.
just can do it.
I
Yeah.
can just, I just need to, yeah.
Okay, does it need a particular tune, or you get like a?
I don't know, I'll ask them what they want. Or whoever speaks whatever language they
The
want.
devil went down in Georgia.
He was looking at Steele, he was in a bind, he was
Well,
way
they're
behind.
mad they can't do the Mickey anymore. Make it the Mickey Mouse song.
I mean, I could also make a clockwork toy for the same amount too, so
Or
that I
Hey
could give
Mickey.
them something
Yeah.
that will make a Mickey dance.
It dances, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there we go. I have made them a clockwork toy that does the Mickey dance.
Or it could have been, the most hellish song of all. It's a small world after all. Yeah. The box immediately breaks. It's too evil.
Anything
There
else
was-
seem to require
And our
us to
reputation
shake
is
it out?
erased by
Alright,
another
so
one.
Okay,
Yes.
are the red caps appeased? Do you want me to roll to see if the red caps are appeased or?
I'll see.
Okay.
They're happy with the shirt.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Plus recently.
Mad Maggie points out there are two very lazy imps named Pins and Needles.
We have an imp specialist. What do you want to
Imps?
do? Lazy, we can take care of lazy.
They usually assume the forms of ravens that nest in her hair or perch on her shoulders. They. Let's see.
They've been pooping in her hair recently.
The cape starts
They
billowing.
played a prank on one of the Madcaps. Now they fear this Madcap's name is Wazik. Wazzik. Now they fear that Wazik and a small group of his irrational friends are plotting revenge.
I
They
think-
don't want to tell Maggie because she warned them not to pick on the Madcaps.
Well, with the reputation that we
telling
just
us,
regained
tell
with
strangers.
them, given the tinkering tools that we provided,
Well, it's more
We tell
likely that
them-
you can provide a solution without her knowing.
Have you tried saying,
Arian's
sorry,
got a
I won't
solution
do it
for
again?
imps.
I don't think
What
we're-
yes,
kind
but
of
the problem
trick
is that we need to
exactly
make
did
sure
they
that
play?
Wazik doesn't attack the imps.
Make an insight
That's
check.
right. Wazik won't have to attack the imps.
Ooh.
24.
Well,
I'll gain
Pins and
favor
Needles
from
tell
Wazik.
you that a madcap named Wazik is planning to kill Lulu and is urging you to take care of this threat first, but you know better. You call them out on it, and they reveal the truth of why they want Wazik dead. It's like, just kill him. That way you can't tell Mad Maggie.
That's a madcap. No.
I can even point out exactly where you can find him by himself, and no one else has to know.
Yeah, but it doesn't show up for duty, though. I mean, it's.
Can we bribe Wazik?
No.
Intimidate and threaten.
I don't think we don't have much of a leg to stand on here.
I am
I've only
not
killed how
intimidated.
many imps so far?
They're
Two or
her
three.
personal imps, though.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything
want,
to
the
the
imps
She
are
likes
wanting
them.
our help and getting.
We need to intimidate Wazik.
I'll definitely put in
to
a
not
good word
attack.
to you for Mad Maggie if you take care of this Wazik.
Oh, you put it like that.
All right, let's go find Wazik, and let's
Mhm.
intimidate the bejesus out of him.
Make a perception check.
21.
18.
Okay. You managed to find him down a alleyway or whatever, just a section by himself.
10.
What do you say to him?
Then Minotaur.
Are you trying to attack some imps around here by any chance?
Well, there were some imps who dealt with me. I'm gonna show them what for. That's for sure.
See, we need those imps to stay alive. How do we get you to not attack them and leave them alone?
So you're trying to persuade? You're not really intimidating.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're going to intimidate him. Do not
What is
attack
he?
them.
No, he's
What
a,
is he?
He's
The
a
red
red
cap.
cap.
Red cap.
Look, dude. If we wouldn't want to jeopardize anything that's going on with our deal with Mad Maggie and
That's
Lulu,
true.
now would we?
True.
So you're not going
Can
to
I
do
slip
anything.
you some gold?
You're still persuading. Stop trying to
No.
bribe him and tell him bad things will happen if he
They're
tries to
Mad
act on
Maggie's
it.
favorite imps.
You
Don't
just told
mess
me
with
not
them
to
or you're messing with
intimidate
Mad
him.
Maggie.
I thought that's what I'm doing. It's intimidating. And we
Oh.
won't-
Then roll to intimidate.
Okay. I'll roll to intimidate. Yeah, that didn't work out this time. 10.
I'm with him.
Go ahead.
I'm there, so.
Yeah. 19.
He is intimidated.
I have
If
full-
she didn't, I had an 18.
Looking at the
From
the
Arion.
Minotaur, yeah, sure, whatever. The gnome, okay.
She
You're
got
more
my-
eye level.
The gnome with
I used
anger
my bulk,
issues.
she used her swords.
I didn't have to use my swords. I pulled out mom voice.
There you go. Do you know why the red caps have red caps? They're soaked in blood of their enemies. That's how they get their power.
Alright. So let's go tell these imps that
I was very,
we have
very
confirmed
impressed
he will
with
never
all of the
attack
blood
them.
on my body, and
There you go.
it's like your cap is red. My entire clothes are red with the blood of my enemies. Do you want to try me?
So we go back to the imps and we inform them that he has no intention of fighting him on threat of death.
Very good, thank you.
You put in a good word for us with Maggie, right?
Absolutely.
More
Right.
than one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Good.
More than one good word.
All right.
Many words.
Yes. A good statement. Of
Alright,
many
so
words.
Mad Maggie tells you about another guy, Barnabas the Flame Skull.
What does he need?
We're gonna find him.
Where can we find
It's a
him?
little dim.
He was once a powerful wizard. His crypt was defiled by an evil nemesis who stole his skull and turned into a flame skull. Mad Maggie struck a bargain with the wizard and took Barnabas as payment.
Wait, can you say that again?
So,
What's the problem?
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no,
I'm
no.
waiting for.
No, just
I haven't said the problem yet.
yeah, no,
I'm just
just
giving
can
you
you
some backstory.
can you repeat the backstory part again? I'm
Yes.
sorry.
He was once a powerful wizard.
Okay.
His crypt was defiled by an evil nemesis who stole Barnabas' skull and turned it into a flame skull.
His actual like bone skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mad Maggie struck a bargain with this wizard and took the flame skull as payment.
Okay.
So Barnabas the Flame Skull is who she has from the nemesis. Okay.
So Barnabas tells you the red caps like to hurl things at him, and after getting hit in the jaw with a loose gear, he lost one of his teeth. He saw a red cap named Grubba grab it and run off. He is too embarrassed to tell Mad Maggie about it, though she suspects something is amiss because Barnabas has started to whistle when he speaks.
Well, what would Mad Maggie do if she found out that one of them had your tooth?
Well, it's hard enough to try to get people to get all these creatures to get along, and to try to
Yeah, they're all evil.
yeah. Barnabas is very likely himself to strike down someone who has offended him like this, and it's like, Mad Maggie's trying to make us all get along. The whole point of this is like a constantly tenuous alliance. of
Playground
sorts.
fights.
In fact, the fact that he was basically won in a bargain, and he's just trying to make the best of his situation as a flame skull.
Okay. So we need to go find
Grubba.
Grubba.
Where can we find Grubba, Mr. Flame Skull?
The likelihood of you asking them about where a particular one is without them getting angry is about 50-50.
Okay. We'll go find him.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see if I can perceive where he's at. I perceive that.
Do we have to do the weird D4 thing?
18?
No.
Okay.
You're still within the compound, right?
Yeah, you're still within.
Yeah.
I 18 perceive where Grubba is.
You see, from your perspective, red caps look identical.
Mhm.
It's really very
That's
difficult
racist.
to tell particular differences between them, except maybe which ones have like more blood that they've
Or longer beards,
longer
or-
beards or whatever. Yeah. In any case,
Those wear steel boots. I don't know why. It's weird.
well, undead red the madcaps along with the red caps look like this.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, more deeper, more
Alright.
devilish, I suppose.
Do they like gold?
It would give you advantage if you're offering gold in a persuasion or intimidation.
I have a hankering for a tooth, and I've got a gold piece for it. If anybody wants a gold piece for a tooth, I really
They all
want a
start
tooth.
punching themselves. Here you go.
No, it's not a specific tooth. Very specific tooth. I don't want one that's been in your mouth. Ew. I want one that's been out of the mouth for a while. Dry. Ew. Ew.
Does this work?
Let's see. They get angry, attacked. You're going to be
Well, it was worth a try.
4 red caps. I'm just gonna remove the map here and make it in the same kind of zone, just because.
Hell zone.
Auto zone,
Hell zone.
something like that.
Like Hell zone, only hotter.
Fine.
You mean calzone?
Calzone.
It's a museum.
We just happen to be in two lines.
Yeah.
Red cap's not in here.
Is a red cap a fiend?
I see
Okay.
red dragon, red slod. I don't see red cap.
Not in standard D&D, the monster manual.
No.
Is it in the Descendant of Avernus book?
I think they have stats for madcaps back here. Normally it would say what specific page.
Oh.
Ettercap, Madcap, Redcap.
Does it say what page it would be in the monster manual, or?
Either Mordecai's for the newest one or Volo's.
Volos. All right. Let's see.
There you go, yeah. Page 188.
Well, that would be nice if the book had told me about that instead of assuming that everything would be in the main monster manual.
Chaotic
So
evil
that's-
thing.
What page
188.
Almost there. Just randomly opening it.
Noise.
Here we go. All right. So let's see. I think I actually have a few red caps in here, but
I know there's some in the small creature thing.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yay, I can try out some of these new spells I put together.
Oh.
I did a little rush. I should have wrote out a list before coming, but
Certainly hoped we would have a long rest.
You know, I was actually intending to roll into this. I
okay.
keep
But
forgetting
I
to do
am not.
Oh, it's right there.
Well, Fester has a disadvantage.
So I'm just gonna pull out 4
They're
little.
treating me nice.
As long as he's not the one
I been
chasing.
very well too. I think we
It'll be
failed
no
like 1 or
big
2
deal.
times now.
I forget, what's a level 2 exhaustion?
level 2, disadvantage on ability checks and speed half.
Alright, I'm just gonna put them here.
So if you have exhaustion, disadvantage on it. Initiative. Yeah.
Let's roll new initiatives. Yeah. To get some normal
Well,
out of here
wow.
instead
If
of
I
just-
roll a 1, do I really need to roll again with disadvantage? Huh.
No.
A 5
No.
and a 2.
Wait, we have disadvantage?
Yeah, we have this.
If you have a level of exhaustion, you have disadvantage.
17 and 17.
Well, it doesn't really matter because I've got advantage and I still rolled 2 11s.
Nice.
Alright, so Faust,
16.
16. Gypsy,
50.
15. Aaron and Fester.
Fester a 2.
Huh?
And Arion rolled 17 on both.
17. Okay, Eris.
17.
17. Androcast.
13.
13. Thorby.
2.
2. Alright.
Maybe I'll get to use these spells.
Maybe.
Oh, we've
Oh, no,
fallen
we
into
changed
the
maps.
labyrinth.
Did you pull an Arion and roll 2 17s or something?
I rolled 2 13s plus my modifier. So
You have a 4 modifier?
I do.
Wow.
I like to fight.
Wish I had that.
I can zoom into this one.
I've,
instead.
I have like advantage on initiative rolls, and it like never helps me, almost ever.
Never,
You
no,
have
never.
advantage on it?
Mhm.
Never.
So,
Oh, dear.
So would it
race-
equal
or
it
class
out?
traits. Well, in this case, yeah, but I didn't realize that I was disadvantaged. I rolled twice and got 2 11s, so it didn't matter either way.
Yeah.
Either way, it didn't matter.
If I had advantage, disadvantage, or
nothing,
not,
yeah.
So
That's what I did with
Yeah.
Ariel.
first, it's gonna be a tie between Arion and Eris.
My dex is 15.
16.
Alright, you go
Arion
first.
goes first.
Pretend they're imps.
What's your movement speed?
Half.
Oh,
15. It's 15.
15 is the half.
well,
Yeah.
you can't even get in the range. I would recommend you move and shoot though.
Yeah.
I'll just stand and shoot.
Well, you're gonna have to eventually get up close to him, right?
No, they can come to us.
They can come to me.
Well, they're not going to.
Make them do the work.
So
I'm going to shoot at one of them.
shoot
Are you
it as
gonna
long
go
as-
halfway up or?
Alright.
No.
Okay.
If they're going to come, they're going to come to me.
Well, actually, me and Lulu are the closest to him, so that's great.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
you can take it.
Now,
No, you're the one that positioned him, I think.
Well, yeah, but that was before
If I'm gonna
those were
shoot-
placed.
Yes.
He's the one who placed them on that.
it's just
sure.
like regular then.
You can ask Faust real quick
Is
if he knows
attacks-
anything about these red caps that you should know.
No, I
No,
think he
attacks
means
are third.
exhaustion or
I think
whatnot.
that's a 3rd, I believe.
What level exhaustion?
He's at 2,
2.
so he doesn't have disadvantage on attacks. or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah, you're good.
No, you're good.
A 10.
10 misses. Alright, next is Eris.
You've got 1 exhaustion.
2. I have 2. Faust, do we know anything, like, do you know anything about these red caps?
Am I allowed to know anything yet, or do I need to wait for my turn?
You wait for your turn to make a check.
Don't know anything yet? Okay.
They're
Well,
small and fey.
I'm gonna do, I don't wanna move, so I am going to actually use my inspiration. I'm gonna roll to intimidate. 17 to intimidate.
17. Let's see.
Like we're on here,
Back
we're here on
off.
behalf of Maggie.
No, that's persuasion.
Yeah.
Intimidation is back
Don't
the heck
don't mess with
off.
us. We're her guests.
They rolled a 19, so they
Oh.
are.
Okay. Well,
They're just offended.
I've just made the situation worse, but it's okay. They can still come to us.
Is that our action or bonus action or?
That's an action.
Okay.
Chips.
Dr. Faust.
Okay. Good attempt. I do appreciate it. Trying to talk things out.
Might suggest you move backwards.
Yep. Well, let's see. Up there. So I still is within 30 feet range. I'll attack Witch Bolt at that one. He needs it's a ranged spell attack.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah. Is that cocked?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 1.
Yeah. Roll a fumble table.
No.
For
Yeah.
lightning?
That's-
Yeah, lightning.
I don't think we've seen a fumble with that.
How many hit points you got?
42. I haven't gotten hit yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
76.
6.
Shouldn't be bad.
Go last in initiative next round.
Okay. So then that's
Not
more.
terrible.
It's more of an issue on you than it is for me, but all right.
Were you gonna do insight or anything? Try to tell
Oh
us?
yeah, nature check to
Yeah.
or would it be nature or arcana
Nature.
or okay.
Try to tell us anything about these.
Ooh. 30.
Yeah, Your other attack would have been the time to roll that. I'm just
I know,
saying.
I know.
Just
That'd be
saying.
great. I know better than I attack.
They make 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
Hmm.
What's an attack? Like, how long? How?
You mean cast a spell or swing a sword? Yeah, they do that 3 times faster than we do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
They're
all.
Fey, not Fiend.
Yeah. They're chaotic evil.
Chaotic evil. There's really.
So I have no compunction for destroying.
Resistances?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
If I had anything else to tell you, there's not a whole lot to say.
You're
Okay.
like,
Okay.
there's this much information in front of me. Have it
It's
all.
just like how do the attacks? Is it just piercing or
Sickle.
sickle?
Slashing.
So slashing. Okay.
Mhm.
So nothing special about it. No
Mhm.
poisoning or anything.
No.
Okay. Their boots, they're special.
They have boots, yes.
Yeah. What's special about their boots?
Oh. They have iron boots.
Yeah.
They can.
I see that. What does
yes.
that mean?
Yes. Well, they can move up to their speed to a creature it can see. Target must make a dexterity saving throw or take bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone.
Oh, they kick you.
They got kickers on.
Mm,
Yes.
Yeah. Not sneakers for sure.
Your
All right.
shit kickers.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gypsy.
Okay, so.
Try to get as much information as
Roll
they can.
at them.
With a 30.
Fine.
Yes. I mean, they're not fiends. I understand. I'm gonna get every bit detail, but
Oh, you could reach any one of them.
No.
Oh, you're thinking on charge.
No.
No. Ooh.
area of effect cone.
No. Just counting squares.
Oh,
Oh my
There's a
god.
lot of them.
Fireball, but
wrong character.
Yeah. There's no fireball over here, okay?
No.
I have
Thankfully.
I have limited danger spells.
But at least yeah, they wouldn't have resistance to fire like all the demons and devils we're surrounded by. So there's that.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
I have to go on the other side of them.
Make
She-
them
she
group
can
up.
do the
Don't
charge
put
thing.
yourself
Yeah.
in the center of them.
yeah. Stand up there so they all go after
40.
you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I know.
Unless you're wanting to put yourself directly on behalf
That
of
makes it
whatever.
harder for them to get to you, and not as likely to get advantage on you.
Okay.
And somebody
so
else has a higher chance of advantage on them.
I am gonna do planar warrior on little winged one there.
Okay. Yeah.
Non-winged thing.
Wing
Okay.
ding.
I'm
Wing
going
dinger,
with the
wing
great
ding,
axe.
ding, wing ding, dingers.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Oh, yeah, that's ugly. 14 force damage.
Okay.
And again, 20 to hit.
Yes.
And 8.
8.
Yeah.
That's it. Because it's their turn now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have
I'd get up there if I could.
that one just attack you 3 times. So the first attack
Yeah, ouchie, I get.
is a 21 to hit.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Just barely. Matches, I'm sure.
I'll allow it.
Take 8 slashing. Second attack is gonna miss. Third attack is gonna miss. Alright, the other one is going to move forward.
Why couldn't they roll that on the intimidation stuff?
Be sideways.
Oh, over here. I guess that.
Advantage!
It's gonna kick you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Interesting. Which hoof is he gonna kick?
14.
Mm.
Wait,
No?
no.
Dex save, yeah.
17.
Okay, you're good there.
I was like, wait a minute, saving throw on that's a lot higher.
Yes, yes. Alright, that is. The next one is just going to move up and attack with the sickle. First attack.
Miss. Miss. Miss.
No, it's a 22 to hit.
Just barely.
That's a mister, not a miss.
Take 10 slashing. Second attack is a 26 to hit.
Suppose that
Death by
might
1,000 paper.
catch me on that.
7 slashing. Third attack is a nat 1.
Yay!
Maybe he hit his buddy that tried to kick.
Turn it!
There you go.
Or he swings and goes too far and cuts his arm
Did he
off.
knock himself out?
Nothing happens.
Oh.
Okay, next guy is going to move.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that works.
And attack.
That's not an advantage.
No, he couldn't move quite that far.
We all having a
Miss.
party over here, guys.
Second attack. Miss. Third attack. That's a hit. 26.
Guys. If you want to call it
11
that.
slashing. Alright. Next is Androkaz.
Cool. No rage.
Come on up! Enjoying the fun!
Oh yeah. Okay.
Hey, now would be the first time we do burning hands.
I can definitely make it in. I'll go to this one,
Oh, I had
I
fireball.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. I'm gonna go look at this one.
That one, okay.
It's already wounded that one. If I can finish that guy off and move to the next one and attack it without moving.
Right.
Alright. I'm gonna attack it.
I might regret it.
It's
It's really
24 to hit.
Yes.
Hey, that was my jokes. Hey.
7, 11, 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
Alright. 19 to hit.
Yes.
13 more slashing damage.
Alright, down.
So that's all I can do, unfortunately. I'll go use my bonus action.
So next is a tie between Fester and Thorby at 2.
Fester can go.
Alright.
Take a shot. The bow.
Yeah.
Half speed. Yeah.
Is it half speed the arrow too?
And also disadvantage, because he's still.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
true.
he's at 3.
So it's probably nothing.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1.
That roll twice.
A 1.
A 1. Roll percentile.
That's exactly what I said not to do.
You told me to see reverse psychology, John. Didn't say those things.
I
That's
have
like
no
saying
insight.
roll
I know
20,
that-
roll 20. It never happens.
59.
59. The next saving throw in combat is disadvantage.
That was a 6.
No. It was dot at the top.
I
Makes
thought
it a
dots
9.
go at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to bottom. It'll be 6.
Okay, 56.
Same thing.
Okay.
Disadvantage on the next saving throw.
Okay.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Like 6 point. 9 point.
Disadvantage on the next
But he's
saving throw
already at
combat.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's like,
to begin
hey.
with, so it's a disadvantage on top of a disadvantage.
Alright,
So
Thorby.
you could roll a 2.
I will cast Spirit Guardians at level 5,
Mm-hmm.
designating that it doesn't hit any of our people. And since I'm outside of their range, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I actually have to close. Okay. They all get to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Of the ones that are left alive. Fail.
Well, none of them
They all
take
fail.
damage yet.
Okay, so they take. Come on, settle down.
You gotta hold it flat.
Oh,
Stop
okay.
rolling as fast.
14 damage each.
Oh, okay.
And
they're all-
their speed is halved while they're in the area.
Okay.
And at the beginning of their turn, they're doing the same save.
Oh.
And
For the same set of damage. Or
5d8, yeah.
That's a chunk of damage.
It's a 5th level spell. Well, an upcasted spell to 5th level.
Right.
Okay. And
He doesn't mess around with evil, so.
nope.
All right, back up to the top area.
Area, your turn.
What's you?
And if you don't want, oh,
20.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
I'm shooting whichever one is
Closest.
in closest.
All right.
The wingy guy?
And there's one.
No,
there, I
wingy
guess.
guy's dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
The one that's closest to your butt.
hindquarters.
Mm-hmm.
Rear end.
Tail.
7.
7 damage.
Uh-huh.
Flanks.
Yeah. Unless you're talking wartime, and then flanks to your sides.
All right. Next, Eris. You want to fire at the same one, or?
No, I don't really want to fire. I hate using the bow.
Unfortunately,
So impersonal, right?
I don't think
So
you can.
impersonal. You can't get your blood, their blood on you at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Um,
You want to
you
steal their
could,
cat.
You could dash action and then use your bonus action for your attack. One swing, but still, it would be a swing. Or
Dash
wait,
action and
does dual wielding
mount my backside.
the dual wielding feat
Protect
that
my
she
back.
has,
Mm.
or I think it's dual wielding feat. Does that require that she attack
Yes.
Yes.
first?
Yes.
A dash would not qualify.
No.
Never mind. But you could dash at least to get in melee range.
I could. Then just to take hits.
Yeah.
Or just do the impersonal and shoot at them.
No, really what I want to do is yell at them and make them go away, but it didn't work the last time.
No.
You could try, I guess, but they're all half dead, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I think I got a point to prove. I'll take your thing. I'll go ahead and dash up to the one that is next to
Here?
yeah, that guy. I'll dash up to him.
All right.
There.
Well,
All
actually,
right.
put you right here, so you got advantage next turn.
There you go.
Excellent. There we go. And I'm just gonna
If
grin
they're,
at him and tell him he should have been scared.
Grin.
I'm gonna grin at him.
You could action surge to attack.
I could.
Ooh.
They're not worth it. I get one per short rest, so I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I wasted it on them.
I'm not assuming that we're going to do too much while we're running chores.
Well, apparently I'm really good at pissing
And we'll
them
probably
off, so.
get another long rest before we end up. Probably, but
I'm good. I'm done.
All right.
we'll be fine.
Next is Faust. No,
Nope.
not Faust. No,
Nope.
Gypsy.
The one behind you would be advantage, otherwise, have fun. Go horse wild instead of hog wild.
Horse kick one.
Move it.
Horsing around.
Where's Lulu?
I only, if I used my hooves, that would be one of my attacks.
Like, she could go up there and fight them, but
So,
She has trumpets for last.
Yeah, that's area of effect. I think
that,
The
their
one
area
in
of
front
effect,
of me,
you get
I'm
3
going
per
to-
long rest,
to
and
go for axing.
They
Yeah.
hurt
I'm gonna axe it at this.
neutral.
Natural.
He's
18.
behind.
Yeah.
So is he.
I think she might be. I'm technically neutral,
15 damage.
so I don't think
Yeah, she's
Slashing.
chaotic neutral.
Okay.
I'm gonna go again at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be 15.
15 hits.
Which one are you talking?
One in front of me?
Well, the one in front of you.
Yeah.
Not that one.
The one in front of me.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I gotta recalculate then. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
You assumed you were attacking the one that had already been damaged, probably, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with advantage. So you know you didn't. Okay.
With advantage.
Your advantage because she's in this position.
Yep.
This is what you have.
You didn't want to attack
I
that
thought
one.
that was a bad guy. Sorry.
That isn't. Oh, the
It's
one-
her.
Okay, I know I have
So,
red hair.
which one are you
but-
attacking?
my, the one with advantage.
That one.
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta
Back
re-erase.
to that.
Actually, you declared your first attack on the one without saying the advantage, and it should make his life easier by not having to go back again.
Fine.
So you're gonna attack the one in front.
And then
Sure.
the second attack, you
Yeah.
attack
Second
the one
attack,
with-
I'm going for this guy.
just cleaving all over the place.
She's a.
Are we good now?
Where's the damage going?
Hang on.
Okay.
That first set of
It
damage
was
to the
15,
one.
right?
Yeah, that was already originally
All right.
doing damage.
Yeah, I just had to make sure I go to the right creature because you.
Yes. It matters, yes.
I'm
Yes.
confused, okay. Easily confused. And-
Obviously, now you're attacking the one with advantage.
Yes. 12.
12 to hit or 12
Damage.
Okay.
We already assessed the hit.
All right. Yeah.
I assume they're all the same.
But you didn't roll to see if it would have been critical.
Good point.
You don't have to.
I mean, I don't have to. Yeah.
It was acritical.
Oh,
But not the critical.
No, we're gonna stick
advantage.
with the yeah.
Yeah. It's their turn.
All right. DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Spirit Guardians, yeah.
I forgot Spirit Guardians. Ah.
Fail.
It's
Yeah.
rage.
Fail.
Or protectors. No. Is it called?
33.
Doesn't matter. But
Okay, you killed them all.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, I put some damage on him.
Protectors.
Wait. Okay.
I think it's ancestral
We
protectors.
do you want to roll? Do we need to roll perception
No.
to loot check their bodies? Because I want to make sure one of them
Oh.
doesn't have the tooth.
I'm not looting unless they got candles.
Sure. Make a perception check.
God, tell me they got a candle.
No, none of them have candles.
Ah, shoot. 14.
Take the cat.
Uh,
Oh, they have boots, though. You want the boots? A horse with steel boots?
She does like shoes.
Somebody
they're
else
small. They're too small for your hooves. For your. Oh, you are small.
I got
Yeah.
a 20
I
and
can-
I got a
can I
20 and a
upgrade?
19.
But you can't use them the way red caps can use them. They're just steel boots.
Well, I have a feeling they'd get hot. I rolled a 14 on perception. Do I find the tooth?
Or iron boots. Actually, if you wear them, the only thing you'll get is disadvantage on stealth checks. You'll be clang, clang, clang.
I already have disadvantage on stealth checks.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So.
So yeah, you don't find the tooth.
All right. Well, if anybody wants one,
I have a 20 and I have a 19.
Everyone, make another perception check as you're looking for more.
Nope.
So they didn't have the tooth at all.
Receive that.
16.
19 and 19.
What are we rolling for?
Perception.
13.
No.
15?
Arian Fester, with 19s, you managed to notice red caps. One of them passing a bloody pouch to another one who tucks it in one of their pockets.
How far away are they?
They're about 40 feet.
Oh dear.
I run 25 feet towards them, and then they're within my 15-foot range. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh. Ow, ow, ow!
Give it here!
Give me the bloody pouch and I'll move.
See the British accent. Give me the bloody pouch.
Give me the bloody pouch.
I want to know what's in the pouch.
Somebody want to make a sleight of hand check.
Probably you, since you're the one.
Sleight of hand? I'm not next to them. I can't move.
I can
40
use
feet.
Mage Hand.
Okay.
Try to use Sleight of Hand.
20.
Slide of mage hand.
Yeah. 8.
No.
20. And I have a movement distance of 40 feet, so I can get up.
Alright, you managed to pluck the pouch from his pocket.
Swipe the pouch.
Massive minotaur.
Just
I am
Hey,
tiny.
I like loot. I like the loot. Give me
What
loot.
do you
He
do?
likes
Like
to loot
stomp
it.
on one of their
We
boots
like
while
to
you were
loot it.
grabbing it? Like,
Sorry. There we go. Actually, all I
Seriously,
gotta do is
not
bump
one
it.
candle?
Just go and bump it.
Nope.
This is a junkyard. There's gotta be
It's
a candle.
hell. They all
Right.
melted.
What's in the
What is in the
pouch?
bloody
Candle.
pouch?
The pouch
You find
has
you find the tooth.
a tooth.
Go put the tooth in.
All right, I go take the tooth and
Alright, take
put
the
it
tooth back to Barnabas.
back to
And I'll
Barnabas.
drop the spell just in case.
Okay, yes, very
Don't
good.
need to walk into people on accident. Oh, sorry.
Nope.
Sorry.
Should have been evil.
Oh.
Give me more loot.
Kyle.
Mm.
We can't kill too many of these people. Mad Maggie is keeping like a tenuous
True.
truce.
Since I do
Okay.
have a curiosity,
They
would I be able
decided to
to
fight up.
inspect
That's true,
these
that's
bodies
what I
and
did.
be able to
We'll
add it to my
I have
list?
no
They
problem.
Obviously,
have
they
this.
wouldn't be, you know,
I tried to give them a chance
fiends,
to
No.
run
but just
away.
out of curiosity.
No, you're only collecting fiends.
Fine, okay.
Alright.
I tried.
All right,
We've
tooth's
been
been
restored.
added back and take 25.
Yes. We'll deal with the rest of Mad Maggie's things,
Shenanigans?
and things later.
Shenanigans.
Next session, but good news before we leave,
Level up.
everyone except
Why do I
Thorby.
get punished for that?
not only a level up, but the rest of your exhaustions have been removed.
Woo!
Do I at least get that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yay!
So prepare next time for level 8.
So we get one more hit die, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you plan to
Hold on.
multi-class and make your lives more
Oh.
difficult,
Fester's
So
finally
this
That is
should
up
be
to you.
7.
Fester finally.
Presently.
Dang it.
Yes.
Yeah.
until next time, happy gaming, bye-bye.